Welcome everyone in. This is Leisure Suit Larry 5. Passionate Patti does a little undercover work right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Coming soon, coming right now actually. There we go. You're always like waiting, like maybe it has to be 4, right? There was no Leisure Suit Larry 4, but as Fluff just explained to us, we now know there she is. The titular Passionate Patti does Pittsburgh. I mean, I'd play that. I think we'd all play that, right? That would instantly be the most viewed video here on Let's Play with Brigands. But here we go. We're going to let this intro play for a bit so we can actually get the intro of context as to what's going on here in Larry 5. At least as how they tell it in the wake of Leisure Suit Larry 4. So at the end of 3, we were sitting in front of a lake with the beautiful Passionate Patti right there, in represented in photography. Sitting next to us as we were kind of getting all meta, making the first Larry game, and then here we are in an East Coast meeting, which is not going well. As you know, ever since LPs came out back in the 50s, our recording industry subliminal message campaign, Just Do Trucks, has been a resounding success. Should that be more Italian, Vinny? Truck sales have never been better. The prices remain firm as this slide shows. Try to ignore the fact that my voice just changed between lines. Discounting a disastrous push to quadraphonic, the results have been most gratifying. I should mention we have a no commentary version of this playthrough, also available on Let's Play with Brigands, so check that out on the channel. There's always a good time to mention that, and I feel like it's right now. Thanks, Vinny Boss. As you know, our pornography division also enjoyed a period of explosive growth, as this slide shows. There's no talkie version of this, unfortunately, so I'll do my best. Unfortunately, after a quarter century of positive ROI, recent results have been flaccid. Would have used that term if it wasn't a Larry game. We attempted to counter this trend with a heavy investment in rap music, thinking teenagers' continuous exposure to pornographic lyrics would help sales of our wider product line. But the result is obvious. Painfully declining penetration. Oh, aloe. Yeah, it's very phallic, the chart in the background there. Our market research failed to foresee the widespread growth of cable. Oh, we're in for so many dated references, aren't we? Even when we forced through rapidly reduced VCR prices in the early 80s, it just didn't help our X-rated movie sales. No one buys them. Why should they, when they can use it in remote control to flip through channel after channel of the same stuff in the comfort of their own homes? I like to pretend this is Bruno from the Quest for Glory universe, just after he's gone through a very interesting transformation, aesthetically. And vocally, I suppose. Now even the networks are getting into the act. I understand the problem, but I want a solution. I feel like that's a good Mr. Big, right? We're like, what the hell does this have to do with Larry Laffer? 6 months later, in a continent away, another board of directors meets. And so, corporate yes man continues. I'm pleased to say our contest to find the sexiest women in America to serve as the hostess on America's Sexiest Home Videos has been a resounding success. Biffy. That's what my grandma used to say when the dog had to use the bathroom. Gotta go, Biffy? And it's this guy's name. The character portrayed by our hostess, whom I've decided to name Vanna Black, will be one exceptional woman. We've searched for a woman beautiful, yet with those all-American girl-next-door looks. I know the accent's kind of going in and out between that and the last guy. A woman virginal and untouchable, and yet a woman who is sexy and slutty. Yeah, Bruno did die in Quest for Glory, actually. We made sure of that. Spoiler alert, by the way. We've received thousands of submissions, and thanks to hard work by me and my colleagues, narrowed the field down to 3 finalists. I want to hear from that guy with the curly hair over on the right. Looks a little nervous. Looks like the guy from Ratatouille. I intend to have all these women flown here first class, wine and dine in regal style, then outfitted with the finest fashions Rodeo Drive has to offer. Oh, Biffy, never thinking outside the box. They'll want for nothing, and in the morning of the auditions, champagne baths for all. I've arranged national press coverage, of course. Okay. So a lot of folks in the older generation said Biffy. Wasn't just my grandmother. There you go. In short, everything is proceeding according to schedule. There's a polite smattering of applause from the other lackeys around the conference table. And that's it. Again, what does this have to do? But wait, Biffy, we all know that if we bring these women to Hollywood to audition under those circumstances, they'll all be sexy. They'll all be sexy. Yes, sir, Mr. Screw'em-all. Isn't that what we wanted, Screw'em-all? Bravo, Mr. Screw'em-all. I love that centerpiece, by the way. Is that like a statue of a lady woman with a giant candle coming out of her chest? Oversexed, like any dork. That's true. Gotta let the dorks feel like they have a chance, right? That's the real secret. Bravo, Mr. Screw'em-all. I've changed my mind. Now I think we should hold a blind audition where the women don't know they're being auditioned. It's not a bad idea, honestly, from Silas Screw'em-all. Yes, sir, Mr. Screw'em-all. Isn't that what we wanted, Mr. Screw'em-all? Bravo, Mr. Screw'em-all. Love a good yes man, there he is. But, with all due respect, Mr. Screw'em-all, that's impossible. We need videotapes of their auditions for our own personal review purposes. There's no way we could follow this guy around without her seeing us. He looks like he would exist in Bluffington. I don't know if we have any Doug fans out there. If anyone grew up in the 90s. He looks like he could be Doug's older cousin who works in the entertainment industry. Well, yes, we do need those tapes to review, but if we can find an auditioner so inept, so sexless, now it's starting to make sense how Larry factors into all of this. So unappealing. It would take the sexiest woman. There you go. Masterful stroke, Mr. Screw'em-all. Mr. Dink was great, but Mr. Screw'em-all, how will we ever find somebody so lame? He's so related to Doug.
Coffee!
Oh, there we go. I don't remember that one little soundbite there. All right. We're still technically in the intro here. Let's get some coffee for the folks.
Coffee!
Coffee! You grab the pot from the warmer and head for Mr. Screw'em-all's office, eager to once again kiss up to the boss. So many questions right after the end of Leisure Suit Larry 3. Like, seriously, did we miss? We had to have missed Leisure Suit Larry 4. What the hell is going on here? You may begin with me, boy. So you decide to do exactly that. Here you go, Mr. Screw'em-all. You say in your best suck-up tone of voice. May I freshen that for you? My best Jan Rapson.
Yo!
Larry's face. This is the Larry that we know for the back half of the Aloe catalog. Giant cartoonish head. Relatively small body. I love that shot of Larry right there. That is Larry Laffer to me. Say, buddy, nice leisure suit. I'm sure I know you, but what exactly is your name? Why, my name is Larry. Larry Laffer, you reply. How quaint, he grumbles. Your first and middle names are exactly the same. Well, never mind about that. I have a proposal I'd like to make to you, Daffer. Now here's the deal. Find a nickel for every time someone mistook Larry's name from lack of effort. You see, Luffner, I'd have 10 cents. I've got to find a hostess for our new television show. Yes, I know, you offer proudly. I'm the chief tape rewinder and sterilizer on this project. We also get coffee, apparently. Hopefully we get extra for that. Nice way. You conveniently neglect to mention the Betamax division portion of your job description. Just as well. 91, something like that. And a fine job you're doing, I suppose. Well, Larcher, we've used those audition tapes to narrow the field down to 3 finalists, but we're, too busy to hold the auditions here. Very clever, Mr. Screw'em-all. Masterful stroke, Mr. Screw'em-all. So I want you to visit them in their home environments. See them in their natural habitat, so to speak. Catch them au naturel if you can. I don't love my voice for Silas Screw'em-all. Doesn't really need to get like more of an executive. I missed that. Oh well. You do know how to audition girls, don't you, Lover? What? Audition these women? No problem, boss. I'm your guy. It's kind of like a Dusty Hoffman, executive Dusty Hoffman. Why, it's like a dream come true. In fact, it's like several of your dreams come true, and those babes find out why you're visiting, they'll fall all over you. Not that you mind, of course. Anything for your company. He's a company man, that Larry Larcher. Loafer. That stupid grin, I love it. You could say anything to him, and he would maintain that. But, Loner, if you tell them who you are, or of your powerful position here at PPC, it could easily invalidate the data. We want to see the reactions to a nice, normal guy like you, Lenny. Lenny Loner. We were so close. I must be certain you don't take advantage of the situation. So take this. Well, Mr. Screw'em-all, you say, unable to contain your excitement. I can always use another pocket protector. Mine's getting really vintage. So clueless. That's why we love him. Lipper, you fool! This is no ordinary pocket protector. It's a brand new imported miniaturized 0.5 Lux Rob Lowe model, complete video studio, merely disguised as some dork's pocket protector. Rob Lowe. That actually holds up. That's a name that folks still know today. I knew that. You pretend. You must never let a client suspect you are filming them or that you represent the show. They must each think of you only as plain Larry. Larry Limper. It's amazing, actually, that Screw'em-all manages to find his way back to some semblance of Larry's actual name. That might be the most impressive part. I can handle it, sir, you say excitedly. I hope so. If you could pull this off, Lipper, I promise you a really big promotion. Perhaps even assistant associate director. What do you think of that? Beats designing games on a lake? Oh, right. What the hell happened, Larry? You think, wow, this could be the big break I've been hoping for. I promise to give it everything I've got. Good. I really want you to take charge, Larry. Take whatever you need from here in the office. You're really on your own. I'll look forward to personally viewing those audition tapes when you return. All right. Here we go. And so things begin. Will we get any reference to what happened in the last game? But remember, because this little guy is such a new model and because it's so tiny, its recording time and battery life are severely limited. Be sure you recharge it after every girl. Nice little walkthrough pointer right there from Silas. Masterful stroke, telling us that actually. Always a good idea, you think. Okay, Wapner. Larry Wapner, you've got 1, maybe 2 days max. You better grab the girls' bios and get going. Here we go. What a dream assignment. Travel across the United States visiting 3 of the sexiest women in America, and you get paid for doing it. Larry, it looks like things are really beginning to go your way. What about when we won the lotto for $1 million for every year for the rest of our life, and won a date with a beautiful Barbara, whatever her name was, in the same, 10-minute period. That was a pretty good day, I have to think. Of course, something makes you... Anyway, here we go. Look at that. Top secret Leisure Suit Larry 4. Stamped over. So as Fluff mentioned, Leisure Suit Larry 4, the missing floppies, was essentially just an in-house gag created by Allo to get people wondering what happened to Leisure Suit Larry 4, and also so that he could get over his writer's block as to, I guess, what happened or what should happen after the events of Larry 3, when he kind of wrote himself into a hole, figuring, we're at the end of this trilogy, we've ended the series, why would I ever need to make another Leisure Suit Larry game? And plus the aborted Sierra Online project of this being the first ever adventure game online. But I digress. Why bother? Let's continue. Here we go. All right, what do we do? At the beginning of every adventure game, when saving is on the table, we save early and we save often. Let's turn up the speed. Let's, I guess, leave the text. Oops, I already screwed that up. Right where it is. Leave the volume where it is. And away we go, I suppose. Can I head back into the meeting room? Remembering your boss's open door policy, you decide to just follow your orders. Besides, that's what you do best. All right. Let's head into the file room right here. Let's go through our options here. I love it. You have the standard 4 of pretty much every Sierra game at the time, once we were in that VGA kind of point-click interface. Walk, look, touch/pickup, talk, but because this is Leisure Suit Larry, we also have undo our fly. So that's good to do. It's fun every now and then to try this on various things. Don't do that to the file drawer. After a careful check to make sure no one's watching, you slightly adjust your clothing. Yeah, I guess the password was in case you have kids at home. There's no password protection in this game, which is nice. So here we go, reference. Where am I? What happened? How did I get here? The last you remember, you were writing your life story as a computer game, sitting on a deck with a half-naked woman, overlooking a beautiful lake nestled high in the Sierra Nevada. That beautiful woman being passionate Patti, of course. Most beautiful woman in the history, arguably, of Sierra. Although I would probably give that nod to Katrina, let's be honest. But I am partial. You don't know much about art, but something about this painting touches your fancy. This poster is always your personal favorite. You've always had a thing for a soft spot. A thing and a soft spot for red-haired twins. All right. Anyway, what do we got here? Let's pick up some stuff. Assuming that your recent promotion now authorizes such extravagance, you remove the luxurious Aerodoric Gold card from the credit card imprinter. Very important. What do we have in our inventory? We got the camcorder right there, the pocket protector Rob Lowe model. It's not charged right now. I think you gotta charge it before he gave it to me. Thank you very much. Not exactly a masterful stroke from Screw 'em All, if you ask me. Anything else? Nothing else you need there. We gotta find the files on these ladies now. You start to open the drawer, read the label, decide this is not the drawer for you. Which one are we looking for? Probably these ones on the right. Yep. Alright, let's take a look-see. 3 resume files. An entire drawer dedicated to 3 resumes. Let's peek through them all. Michelle Milken, 28, black hair, brown eyes, 6'1". So she'll have like a foot on us. Weight 131, into junk bond sales, hangs out on Wall Street, computer stores. Anything covered in whipped cream is a turn on. Doesn't like a strong moral fiber. Got a napkin. If computers are your life, grab a quick bite in our cafe in the heart of the fabulous Times Square wine country, 920 West 42nd Street. So Times Square right there. Then we have Lana Luscious, 21, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'10", also a foot taller than us, 123 pounds. And she's a professional mud wrestler, and she hangs at a Tramps Boardwalk. Polyurethane Mud turned on. She doesn't like high IQs, so we're in the gold. I don't know if that's an expression. Tramp Beach. So many Donald Trump references. I was going to say, we were recently playing Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. A subsequent Larry game which Aloe had no involvement in. And there was a decent chunk devoted to Trump. Obviously in a very different context if you saw my playthrough of that, but I digress. I just think it's interesting. Let's check this last one. Chi-Chi Lambada's resume. 24, raven-haired, chestnut eyes, 5'8" again, 2 feet taller than us, 101 pounds. She's a little thing. Dental hygienist and former gymnast, hangs out in the gym, the office, turns on by locker room odor, dental irrigators, doesn't like burning rubber. Alright, there we go. Guess that's everything we need for the most part. Do I need any, I need like a tape or something, don't we? Don't we need some tapes for our little pocket recorder? Just make sure. Feels exactly like some books. Chair. Remember, the sexiest woman in America. The sexiest woman in America. You're not going to find her sitting here. PPC's file room is filled with files. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for here. Missed this one. Art is one thing, but this is something else. Can we get some water over here? Get a refreshing drink of bottled tap water. Bottle tap. Oh, we got points for that. What's our score? 19 of 1,000. We came so close to getting a perfect score in our playthroughs of the first 3 Larry games. Is this the best thing you found to do with your hand cursor? What is it? Presented to Porn Prod Corp for their humanitarian efforts in the field of free speech and the commercial development of the steel and reinforced videotape. March 10th, 1976. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Since the recent IPO and entry into soft art television, they've totally changed their image. Now they're struggling to find a way into respectability. Fair enough. Especially since you work here. Alright, where do we get the tapes from? Here we go, this is what I'm looking for. These tapes are no use to you. Erase tapes. No use. Let's check the cabinets. Arms are too short, so you've never seen inside. We need one of the ladies to grab that for us. Here we go. This is animated in such a way we can pick it up. You always wondered what these tiny little tapes were. These miniature videotapes are a perfect fit for your new camcorder. I like that we go by size, basically. And you thought they were DAT tapes. Apparently not. Oh, it's starting to come back piece by piece. I remember a woman named Patti. Something about an island and a gig as a computer game programmer? You think, what's going on? There you go. And how did I end up in Hollywood? And what am I supposed to be doing here? I'm so confused. You shouldn't be. You were just walk through the entire thing by screw 'em all. Door to the lobby seems oh so familiar to you, probably because you entered this room through it. Girls, a videotape technician's magazine calendar hangs in the back. Open Miss October, who, in your opinion, has the best reels of the bunch. There you go. All right, I think we need to run these tapes through before we can actually sliding the switch and send rapidly alternating pulsating currents through your degauser. You essentially slide the girl's dedicated magnetic particles in slow concentric circles over the degauser, gradually increasing in speed and intensity until they and you are randomly aligned. A shudder passes through your body. All right, fair enough. Got to do that with all of the different tapes. Oh, nice. We can hear all the different tracks in this game on demand. Let's go with the intro theme right here. Yeah, make sure these are all set before we head into the field. Got to get some disinfectant too, actually. We might need to disinfect before we do any of this. Sterilizing. You rather enjoy it, although if you don't know why. Alright, hopefully it's not a big deal that we did the deed before we ran them through. Alright. So these are all good, right? I really don't want to make the mistake to head into the field without those being done. Anything else? Anything in these? We still need to get the donut crumbs. Last but not least, looking for the charger for this thing. There we go. Take it from the drawer and pop it into your pocket. Alright, so we'll charge this, I guess, once we get to the airport. That's usually the standard order of doing it in this game. Alright, guess that's it. Enough monitor of the last few months. You don't need to see anymore. I think that's everything. We've cleaned, ran through the machine, listened to some sweet tunes, got our battery charger. I think we're good to go, honestly. So, I think we can actually charge it for a second here. Forget how long it takes to actually charge. Cleverly spotting an empty electrical outlet. I always feel clever when I spot an empty electrical outlet. Bend down and stick your battery charger in the socket. And let's connect this to it. Go. So are we charging it? Now we're charging it. All right, there we go. All right. So I don't remember if this is instantaneous or if it's like you do need to wait a few minutes. Let's take a peek at it. Bend down, remove the charger. So it moves pretty quickly, but I think we need to leave it in maybe a few more seconds. I think it's a max of 5 minutes, pathetic as that is, but it was 1991. Took what we could get, I suppose. So we'll give this just a second. Thanks everyone for being here, by the way. And what am I doing in Larry 5? And whatever happened to Larry 4? Well, Fluff explained to us. Slowly, you come to the realization that you must be suffering from amnesia, although how a computer game character gets amnesia, you do not understand. Let's grab another drink of water while we're waiting, I suppose. Can I actually check the progress on this thing? 74%. Yeah, so it doesn't take long. It's pretty efficient, honestly. I know it's only 5 minutes, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Anyway, yeah, check out our playthroughs of the entire Leisure Suit Larry series here on Let's Play with Brigands, and we are good to go. No more shilling necessary. It's good. This always feels so awkward. Alright, I think we are good to go. Let's get a save going here. I guess we could put a tape in right now. And, 5 minutes. Yep, that is the max. All right, let's head on outside. And I know what I like. You remember her? She's the Porn Prod Corp's founding mother, Chesty Turbo. What an inspirational woman she was. You presume PPC chose that logo because the tongue is the universal symbol of good taste. Just ask the Rolling Stones, right? Can we, Larry, she's not that good. Alright, I assume this limo's for us, right? Why wouldn't it be? We're Larry Loafer? Airport, eh? Says Bobby. It's a great place, if you like flying. Love this car-sick fish, always just hanging out. How bizarre, a limousine within an aquarium. I'm trying to look at, there's a car-sick goldfish in the limousine's aquarium. Gotta try it, right? Jeez, you are the little sicko, aren't you? Meanwhile, another East Coast board meeting takes place. So tell me, boys, is everything proceeding according to plan? Yes, sir, Mr. Big. Our friends in Hollywood have the industry in an uproar. They're America's sexiest on video show is the talk of showbiz. How about that? I was wondering how this tied back into whatever the heck we were doing. There's every indication it would be the smash hit of the fall season. And we found the perfect way to attack our little straw dog. I've discovered a new hyperactive political action committee called Conservatives Against Nearly Everything. Sounds about right. I don't want to accidentally click through anything here. We never hear from these two guys. You notice that? I'm not sure they're pulling their weight in these meetings. I'm sure they would be willing to become the focus of a national campaign to clean up the airwaves. I'd like to propose to you, boss, that we make a little investment in the health and well-being of Kane. You know, a little something to show how much we support their cause. Raising Kane. The room is filled with suppressed laughter. Well, boys, I think you know I'm always interested in raising Kane. There we go, got to it before Mr. Big did. The laughter becomes unsuppressed. Love that his eyebrows are so high they are floating above Mr. Big. This bunch sounds like the perfect group to be the vanguard of our little protest against the filth of the airwaves. Why don't you make a little anonymous contribution to our simple little friends at Kane, eh, boys? Meanwhile, back in your limo. Sir, we've arrived at your destination. I hope your journey was a pleasant one. Here we are at LAX. Love the stretch, man. Alright, so let's try our dork car. What was it called? Aero Dork, that's what it was. Whether in the USA or the South Pacific, it's none tonight for you on Aero Dork. Let's try it in this machine over here. ATM. I don't like that there's a parachute on the passenger there. Welcome, Cliff Taurus. It's a badass name. Where to today? I guess we'll just go in order, top to bottom. We'll start with the first file we investigated. New York. The 440 to New York. You can use your number pad to enter your code. The keys match in position. Oh, maybe there is password protection action. There is, isn't there? Beep, beep. That and EE. Hopefully this is right. Hopefully if it's not, let me know. I heard a click. I guess we're good. Feeling good. Nothing. Oh, that's a trash can. I thought polyester didn't wrinkle. I thought that was the whole appeal. Nothing in the trash can. In this Leisure Suit Larry game. I like that they gave it. They tipped the hand right there. All right. So are things charged? Normally you could charge your camcorder here at the airport, but there you go. Symbols were supposed to be hard to photocopy out of the manual. I guess that's why they chose them. A little too intricate. Ladies, are you guys Muffy? Once she was Aerodoric's red-headed, red-blooded, red-hot temptress of the flight path. Now she's lucky if she even sees a pilot. That's Buffy, Aerodoric's blonde bombshell. Once she was a highly motivated employee. Once she was a highly trained professional. Once she never forgot to ask, "Did you want some fries with that?" Don't do that to Buffy. Don't do that to Muffy. Don't do that to the plant. All right. Fair enough. I think we got to give our ticket to the ladies here. Let's check. Most of these airports have something unique to them. This might be the exception because it's our first airport. Put your butt in the ashtray. But you can see the socket over there on the left. Get that away from me, dork. Anything you have, I don't want. All right, fine. All right, we gotta... It's all automated, right? While the boarding pass proves you have a flight on this airline, it doesn't prove you have enough class to be admitted to the exclusive Aerodoric Chartreuse Carpet VIP Lounge. Let's show them our card. Okay. I love that the security camera nods as if to say, "Come on in, Larry. I trust you." So much for that. Do we get points for that? Coffee, just another example of Aerodoric's extravagant attitude towards his customers. Freshly brewed coffee just for you. I'll have some. Yuck! This pot is boiled dry. Nothing remains but the stench of burned coffee. paintings. I love the number of things in this game you've always admired. Last time you saw art this nice, you were in Tijuana. Alright, I think this is where we feed our pass into the, a little early. Another few minutes, okay. Fair enough. Well, are we ready? Oh, now boarding, alright. That's pretty good. I don't remember that at all. That's fun. Speaker's none too clear. I like this Steam version of the game. Clearly not what I played last time I played this game. Your boarding pass is sucked up into the side of the ATM. Here we go. All right. Into the sky we go. Always feels a bit like Sleepless in Seattle, which came out... Actually, it would have come out a couple years later, I think. Maybe they ripped off... Rob Reiner, folks involved, ripped this game off. What do we got to read? You know the magazine because you take the magazine because you never know when you might be having so much fun that you need something boring to read just to calm down. Can I eat my little meal right here? You could fold up the tray table, but then you'd have no place to rest your stomach. Fair enough. Good idea. Save this in case the restroom runs out of paper. Thought we could read it. Instantly puts us to sleep. Always feels like we're about to head into Mixed Up Mother Goose. For those of you who get the reference. God, she's beautiful. You'll never do better than her, Larry. Now I'm wondering if she was even real. Doing a performance in front of the Lincoln Monument. Is that what's going on? Can we get some little pop-up? So much for that. Meanwhile, oh great, you'd think, another lousy crowd, and on a Saturday night too. It's like 2 people. Too many drinkers and talkers, too few listeners, you think. Are there any good places left to play? Another grimy week on a grimy stage before another grimy scene in a grimy office with a grimy little nightclub manager. Just what did you expect from a club called the Piano Pit, Patti? That's right. We do play as the titular passionate Patti in this game. Finishing your bows, you head to the manager's office. Now I suppose I'll have to endure another scene with that cheap club manager. The perfect way to top off a perfect week, you think sarcastically. Probably getting hit on and... all just every single day. A sexy walk. Oh well, chin up, positive attitude. Right. You feel positive he'll be a jerk. Did I say Jenny and jerky? Well, Andy, that about wraps it up for me. Looks like you've had another good week. Funny you mention that, Patti. He sounds a lot like Mr. Big. I was just getting ready to talk to you. You did enjoy the show, didn't you, Andy? You ask with your best smile. Oh, Patti, it ain't me. You know I like you just fine. It's my boss that don't. Julius doesn't much care for small audiences. Julius, he says your fans listen to too much and they drink too little. How ironic you were thinking it was just the opposite. You can't see how he and his backers can be expected to make a profit like that. It's ironic that the Piano Pit manager knows a Julius. A Julius. Let's pull it back. I don't want to tip anything. But Andy, he's going to let us go after everything we've done? It's not me, honey. You treated me just fine. I'll be sorry to see you go. But? Julius? Well then, give me my pay and I'll get out of here. I guess that's the other thing. I can't do that. Son of a... Julius says your contract was never valid, so he doesn't have to pay. What an SOB. What? Now you're saying I don't even get paid for the week I've worked? I ought to file a grievance with the musicians union. And you say, yeah, good luck with that, or you should do that. See how far that gets you, right? Not exactly shaking, he replies. Do what you have to do, Patti, but if you ever want to work anywhere in this town again, yeah, for free, you SOB. On an SOB streak, apparently. His meaning is not lost on you. Goodbye, Andy. Somehow I expected more of you. I don't know why. Patti, take my advice. Play more commercial. Give them what they like. A broad as good looking as you could really pull them in if you just get smart. You gotta get on that grunge craze there, Patti. That's just taken off in 1991. Andy, when I start taking musical criticism from you, I appreciate it if someone would just put me out of my misery, you say, leaving his grimy desk. Again with the grimy. Again that walk. We get any tips at least? That pig. God, I wish there was some way to get even with this rotten crooks that run this stinking business. Wait for it. Maybe on the next screen? We'll have some sort of recourse. Poor Patti. Once again, you're too hip for the room. Entering the brisk night air, you notice a dark figure leaning against the far wall. Hard-boiled detective right here. Evidently he noticed you. You aren't afraid. You handled rough situations before. After all, think of all you went through back in Leisure Suit Larry 3. That's true, man. Working through that jungle, that was something else. We're lucky we still have the chests that we do after that game. Good lord, we fell so many times. They made reference to it, too. Patti, I'm Inspector Desmond of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. If it's alright, I'd like to request a few moments of your time. It's a nice shot. Like the animation style they went for with this one. But of course, Inspector, you reply. Nice trench coat. You too, easily recognizing your joke. I'm here on behalf of your country to ask a favor of you. Go ahead, Inspector, but I usually don't grant favors on a first date. Besides, I'm not the private eye type. And we're not Laura Bow over here. He smiles again. Oh, you won't have to do that, Patti. You see, you're exactly the type we need. Do tell, Inspector Desmond. Got that chin dimple that drives us wild, us being Patti. Let me explain. We're right in the middle of a months-long nationwide investigation into the infiltration of organized crime into the entertainment industry. Bit of Mr. Peterman in this voice right here. Peterson. Not Peterman, Peterson. I'm looking for a special someone willing to take some risks, someone without a family, without any social ties, without any extenuating circumstances to get in the way. There you go. Someone who understands the music business, who plays an instrument, and who has the looks, brains, and talent to be accepted by those insiders we're trying to catch. He's got eyebrows that are coming off of his face, too. He must be evil. I know you've been stiffed by these guys, probably many times. I want these guys, and I bet you do too. So, Patti, in short, I need you to go undercover. We'll do it, Mr. Desmond. If it pays. Has to pay more than that last week, right? What do you say? You're taking it back, but considering the requirements, who could be better for the job than you? It would be a sweet to get revenge on these guys, not just for tonight's embarrassment, but for all those other times when you gave your talents for a bunch of ingrates. Heard that, Patti. Man, I've had some bad shows over the years myself. So? But of course I'll help you, Inspector Desmond, you hear yourself say. After all, I recently learned I'm taking the next week off. Huh. I guess we're free then. Yeah, there was a lot. The noir films certainly informed a lot of Sierra games in the late 80s and early 90s. Obviously, Oliver Quest for Glory. The Coles were clearly huge fans of that genre. Back at FBI headquarters. Alright, Patti, here's the deal. We're convinced of organized crime's considerable influence in the entertainment industry. I want you to use your musical talent to help us obtain sufficient evidence to convict the guilty parties. Fair. That tie. But Inspector, you say worriedly, I know nothing of spying. Don't worry, Patti. Most of the spies we use are amateurs. You won't be licensed to kill. Just keep your eyes and ears open. Learn what you can. Take advantage of any opportunities. And try to bring back some hard evidence. See what we can do. See how ours and Larry's, if we're existing in the same reality, kind of running a little parallel. There's some similarities there. We'll make sure you're in the right place at the right time, and you'll be doing good for your country. You think, not to mention getting even with those bastards for all the times you've been screwed in the past. Alright, Inspector Desmond, but what places and what times? There are two specific areas of concern. One is subliminal messages in popular music. Our studies link the recent nationwide rise in crime and increased popularity of hard rock music. Forgot about the second one. Baltimore, there you go. Subliminal recordings, overdubbing the studio, handled by a young recording engineer named Reverse Baez. Yeah, it's the second one that I'm just realizing is a bit problematic, but, you know. As long as we acknowledge it's problematic, I suppose it's, you know, there you go. The second area is in the recent flood of obscene rap recordings. I personally believe that records like these are being used by the mob to undermine the moral fiber of our Nathan's youth. Brigands rock indeed. K-Rap Radio in Philadelphia is the headquarters to the rap group Too Live to Screw, who have had an unjustified string of hits recently. I'm sure that place is the center of mob involvement. Well, let me get out ahead of it right now. Patty's gonna wear blackface at some point. Let's just say it. It's going to happen. So I'm preparing you. But to Desmond you say, well, all right, Inspector, but I'm hardly an expert in subliminal recordings or rap music. Oh, don't worry, Patti. With your talents, you can easily fake your way through the simplistic noise these guys pass off as music. After all, they're hardly the MJQ. That's funny he says that because the one minigame which is related to, like, playing music in this game is really hard. I've never been able to do it in my entire life. So, we'll see how that goes. One more thing, a man we know only as Julius has been connected to both these businesses. I think this Julius character may be a key to the entire problem. Anything you can discover about Julius or K-Rap would be helpful. We'll provide you with the background information on all the pertinent people, but it will be up to you to get in and get out with whatever hard facts you can. Fair. Des Revere Records. Okay, boss, I'm on. Now, how do I begin? Earlier this morning, I set up a gig at Des Revere Records as a keyboard sub on a recording session. And I hate to disappoint Inspector Desmond, but it's so friggin' hard, that minigame. Good lord. I'll try it again. It's like my fourth or fifth time attempting it, but East Coast Tours, our cover story. The government will handle all your travel arrangements. I love that. First class, of course. Yes, first class. There we go. Private limo and our own personal driver. Set us up with a gig at the White House for then President Bush. H.W. Bush. George H.W. I guess 1991. 90 when they were designing this. Of course, afraid you're way in over your head now. Come with me, Patti. We'll get started right now. It's my best Sam Spade, I don't know. It could use some work, but it's been a while. Love the little Q branch right here, little James Bond. Welcome to our technical laboratory. This is the head of our Office of Agent Field Equipment, Commander Twit. Commander Twit, meet Passionate Patti. Love the dripping sound effect in the background. Good morning, Patti. It's so very nice to meet you. It's a little bit like our, what was his name? Jake Ryan from Blue Force. Likewise, Commander. Thinking that's the first time you ever said that phrase. What is all this equipment you have here? It's wonderful. I've always been very interested in research and researchers. You hitting on Commander Twit? All right, Patti. You have? Twit asks suspiciously. Well, allow me to show you around for a minute before you begin your indoctrination. Oh, I just love a tour, you say, flashing your best smile. I love that guy trying out the brassiere over there. Fine. Feel free to explore the lab a bit, Patti. When you're ready, I'll give you some information you'll need. Distant relative of Jake Ryan, I've decided. You can see it. Enjoy your indoctrination, Patti, says Desmond, turning to leave, and especially your physical. Forgot about the physical. There it goes. Alright. Excuse me, Commander Twit, I'm particularly interested in this man's research. What's he up to? I suspected you might be intrigued. Dr. Rolfing is working on refining our new infrared heat-seeking surface-to-air vibrator. We feel it will be considerable value as a protective device against certain types of enemy agents. Right for the bum. Alright, so maybe we won't take that. Of course, that works much better when you remember to turn it on and then release it. Alright, how about this guy? Oh, Commander Twit, what are these two men doing? This should be an experiment that I think should be of great interest to you, Patti. These two technicians are working on one of our latest Title IX funded developments, the hair-trigger, double-barreled, armor-piercing brassiere cannon. Love the guy's expression on the right. How interesting, Commander, but however do you fire such a device? That's the beauty of this baby. Just touch your elbows together behind your back. I can't do that, actually. Technician mistakenly believes Commander Twit is talking to him. You idiot! I was talking to Patti! Shouts at the brostling technician. It's all like shamefully bad. You're like, what do I do? Oh well, I killed somebody. Obviously our turnover rate here is rather high here. I hurt my arm and shoulder trying to touch my elbows behind my back. Whenever you're through exploring this area, we'll set you up with the mission-required information you're going to need. You okay, buddy? You engaged in a short but personally meaningful conversation with the brostling technician. We also have the zipper, by the way. Don't do that to the brostling technician. I mean, I don't think he'd mind it. Get his consent, but I'm just saying, we're Passionate Patti. Patti, please step over here to the computer for a moment. I need to take care of your indoctrination paperwork. What's this lady doing, though? Need to get streamer scop after that move, that's right. First, let's get you a contact telephone number. 555-6969. Oh, 556 2779. Just, I don't know if we'll need that later, I forget, but we have it on. We have it ready. It's kind of true, yeah. Disgusting as it is. Now let's issue a computer account number. I guess I'll write this down too. I don't remember if I need this, so BB37. I can't imagine that we do, but 65, 49, 37, 56. Making whoopee is your password. I think I can remember that, honestly. How appropriate. Now apply security clearance. Granted. And you need some sort of code name. Everybody around here has a code name. He's so happy. How about Agent 88, you suggest? Okay, let's see if that's taken. Well, it appears that was used once, but that was years ago. If anyone knows what that's reference to, let me know. And now, all you have left is your official department medical checkup. Now, safety first, field detector device. Yeah, they gotta put that in. Who we got down here? Ah, yes, Patti. I see you're interested in one of my pet projects, which I find fascinating. This man has developed a high-yield space-age polymer macrobiotic flatulence-inducing powder. Oh, that's a dude, okay. We feel will be excellent for those times we find it necessary to destabilize a public leader by humiliating him during a major public appearance or state function. It's like the Nutty Professor. I'm flattered. It's just an excuse to work in these zany sound effects, Aloe. We know. That's a Get Smart reference. Alright, good luck. Good luck. Agent 88, that was his number. I would have known that when I was a kid, it's the thing, but I haven't seen that in so long. A lighter dosage may well be preferable. Alright. Let's get Patti here. Or is it Patti? With an I. I guess it is. You look at yourself, you'd like what you see, although I could stand to lose a few pounds, you think. Yeah, it is Patti. Good lord. Patti. I knew it looked wrong as soon as I typed it. But anyway. Perish the thought. I don't know, you were the one that's talking all sweet to him. Alright, let's go get our... That's the door to Dr. Phil Hopian's office. Phil Opian, I get it. He'll fetch you with the field locator device. Alright. Let's do it. I like his walk, too. Agent 88, I'd like you to meet our staff physician, Dr. Phil Opian. Dr. Opian, this is Agent 88. Don't worry about a thing, Patti. You're in good hands with Dr. Opian. Nice to meet you, Patti. Come inside and take off all your clothes. That sounded very natural. Wow, fast worker, you think. Assume the position, he barks. Dr. Phil Opian. Oops, sorry, I used to be a field agent. Old habits, you know. You enter his office, slip behind a screen, and remove your clothes, replacing them with one of those wonderful hospital gowns that leaves nothing to the imagination. Yeah, well, things could be worse. At least he's a good looker, this doctor. Hello, Patti, and welcome aboard. I'm Dr. Phil Opian, staff physician and volunteer gynecologist around here. It'll be my pleasure to be serving you today. That's where he says I love my job. Just pops back up, smile. I love this job. Now that you passed your official departmental checkup with flying colors, I might add, it's time for me to install one of our lab's latest inventions, our safety-first field locator device. Is this really necessary, Doctor? Of course, Patti. This device lets our team of highly trained professional trackers follow you wherever you go. Will this be painful? Of course not, Patti. Trust me. Giant. Oh, okay. It's a little sedative, I guess. Or just something to take the edge off while he does this.
Ow!
Ken, last version of the game didn't have that. Let me warm that for you first. They make a meal out of this. They really do.
Oh!
I feel like we're in Life or Death. Life and Death? The DOS hospital-based game. DOS-based hospital game. We had a good time with that one. Oh, Dr. Opian. Get that hard hat. Does he get a drill? Not the last time we'll hear that sound effect. Power drill dough. Anyway, 2 hours later. Alright. We're done. Let's grab the, can we use the computer? MIDI keyboard doesn't have MIDI built in. Fair enough. See what we got here. Japanese can come with this. Oh, the data man. I think we just show this to who we need to. Reverse bias, data pack. Pop that in, just show that to who you need to. And then the, this is the one for the second half. PC Hammer. Very dated reference, but you have to remember how massive MC Hammer was at the time. Alright. I guess we are good. Oh, gotta get the brazier as well. That I hurt myself trying to mimic. The double-barreled brazier from the workbench. Smells strongly of fresh gunpowder. Should we pop that brazier on right now? Over the size of the charge. That sucker's cold. Alright, good to be wearing that at all times, I suppose. Strictly speaking, I don't know that we need to wear it yet, but I don't think they're going to give us trouble at the airport or anything. Again, it was the 90s. Alright, back at Stein Laboratoire. Guess that was next door. Dr. Phil Hopian's office is colorfully disguised as Gyno Man. And the Woodwind Repair Shop. It is an unusual cover for FBI. Alright. Cool. Here we go. And both the CD player and the cassette deck are broken. Here we go. Let's call, was it 5562779. Thank you for using US Sprint. You dial Inspector Desmond's office telephone, a familiar voice. Hello, this is Desmond. Hiya, boss. I just wanted to tell you I've found the information I need on reverse bias and PC Hammer, and I'm on my way. Good job, Patti. I knew you wouldn't let us down. There you go. Alright. Welp, let's we just show the thing. Oh, we have a nauseous fish in this aquarium too. Sweet. Intercom from the driver's compartment crackles to life. I'm sorry, but I can't hear you through the sound. Oh, I remember him being deaf. Oh, can I get this? It is animated in such a way that you feel like you can. All right. Fax machine. Oh, do we need to call this number again? 5562779. All right. I guess that's it. All right, we'll show him the dealie so he knows where we're going. The Shill Building. It's a great place if you like music. As you drift off to sleep, you begin to dream. Making out with Donald Trump. The Donald. My Donald. I so love this little boat you bought me. I'm going to name it the Tramp Pianist. I love that Patti is always, well, Larry's always dreaming of Patti in his meanwhile on a plane far, far away, speaking of Larry. In his daydreams, he's always, or in actual dreams, thinking of Patti. She's always thinking of other men. How does that work? But yeah, she was giving a concert at the Lincoln Memorial, and things are great between the two of us. And we have more hair, apparently. Still have a comically oversized head. But other than that, you awaken with a start to hear the stewardess say, Why, Mr. Laughter, is there a problem with your nuts? There's your thumbnail right there. Always smiling. I love it. Alright. Voice crackles through the intercom speaker above your head. Please tighten your seatbelts and return your tray tables to their fully upright and locked position. We'll be landing momentarily. Here we go. Alright, so we're in New York. Welcome to New York. There you go. Alright, this airport looks just like the one in Los Angeles. Yes, it does. The exact same wall art. And I guess burned coffee. Give. What does this say? Directly beneath the security cameras, a charity canister containing many pennies, nickels, and dimes, but only 1 quarter. Take it. Take the quarter, Laugher, Louser. There goes your chance for a Larry's Kids telethon. Oh well. Alright, so we gotta call ourselves a cab. Oh, I guess we saw the one. I like that actually clicking up here, even though they're not like fully on the screen. 552-4668 is the number to call here in New York. You think it would be the one that says that has the picture of the limo on it, but apparently they have no connection to anything else in this game. Oh, Tracy, Airdork's blonde bombshell. Do they always rhyme? This is like Macy or something? Stacy, right. Tracy and Stacy. Alright, so that's always the same, but do we have a fully charged camcorder still? Yes, so we do. Let's find one of these phones that works. There we go. 552-4668 is our cab. I mean our limo, excuse me. Check your limo. Where are you? Where do you want to go? My name is Larry. Larry Laugher. What was the question again? What are you, deaf? Where are you? Where do you want to go? I'm at the airport, at the Aerodork terminal. Where you want to go? I guess I'd like to go downtown. Gotcha. Meet you outside. He hangs up the phone. All right, we got our limo. Let's head on outside. Get in the limo here. There's usually something unique in each of these limos. Like right here we have, what is this? Some poor unfortunate traveler forgot his appointment calendar. Too bad for the other guy. He'll never know. Besides, he probably would want you to have it. I love that. Oh. Show her where you want to go. I am trying to go to... I think this is it right here. Hard Disk Cafe. There we go. It's a great place if you like computers. I like they all respond the exact same way. Some limo driver's code, I suppose. Yep, LaGuardia. Flying into there. Traveling over. Yeah, we lost our hair between Larry's 3 and 5. I mentioned this when we were playing Larry 3. We were like kind of peaking physically. You know, we had all our hair. We got buff. We had the pulsating pectorals. We had Patti. We were peaking, man. It's all downhill from here. I like this music. Man, it's been a while since I saved. Thanks, auto-save. Auto-reminder, rather. Oh, I think we gotta open this up, too. Inside you find some folding money with more than 2 digits in the corners. Ooh. Many credit cards, some mutual fund account access codes, and a Swiss bank account number. Yes, please. I like that. Cash. Might need to grease some palms here. Let's see if we can get inside. Hello. Do you have a table for a swinging guy like me? No. No. But sir, perhaps you've heard of me? My name is Larry. Larry Laugher. No. I'd really like to get something to eat, you say to the maitre d'. May I have a table now? No. I really like something to drink. May I have a table now?
No.
You know, it's amazing that a place like this could even stay in business, you say, beginning to lose your temper. I've never been to a place where the customer is always wrong.
No.
I love it. Let me into that cafe, you ninny, you shout at the maitre d'. You better let me in, I think. I don't know why we're becoming Jake Ryan.
No.
So, when can I get in? I've got to meet somebody here.
Oh.
She's really quite lovely. In fact, I bet you know her.
Ooh.
Say, since I'm going to just stand here anyway, why don't you tell you a little story? A story about how an unassuming traveling software salesman born in a log cabin near Gumbo, Missouri, made it into the big time.
Okay, stop. I'll get you a damn ticket, he shouts.
Nice going, Larry. Nice. Love it.
Here you are, sir. Enjoy your visit here at the lovely Hard Disk Cafe.
Sweet. I'm sure this is how they do business here, by the way. Pat Patterson. Did I get my dealie? Oh, there it is. The tape from the tape recorder. No one uses this antique 9-track paper tape anymore. What an interesting way to make the club membership card. Okay. Oh, by the way, remember when we tried to have sex with a plant earlier? We can also use it. I thought we could, couldn't we, use this to relieve ourselves? I remember peeing in one of the plants. Oh well, maybe it's inside. Don't do that to the cactus. Misremembering. Alright, well, let's head inside. Just to the left. Oh, right here. The ancient machine. User 10472502987149. That seems like it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's one of the few people in this huge cafe. What a huge cafe to have so few customers. Maybe I can pee behind this. Don't do that to the door. Leaks outside? I don't know. Oh, let's try it in this machine. This is where we really want to get. To the high rollers section. I'm sure that's where our contact is going to be. The lovely what's her name. Syslev user error. So much for that. Well, let's make the best of this situation. Oh? Look, Larry, there she is. It's your target for New York City, Michelle Milken. It's her, Larry. Watch her carefully. Perhaps you could follow her. Can I just pop up? Yep, that's where she's going. Damn. But again, not for a lowly member like ourselves. Well, alright. I have an idea. It's a little unconventional. Listen, Laugher, your lowly clearance level prevents access to the exclusive Herman Hollerith room. You were assigned to track 45, sector 45. It's not great. You presume she's the one who sings when it's over. Oh. Extremely skinny man is eating with an extremely not very skinny woman. Excuse me, madam. Do you have any idea how to enter the other room? Glub, glub, glub is their only response. How about this guy? It's just Jack. Okay. Alright, I have an idea. Based on what I know that works. Let's run this through the music box. Maybe we can kind of edit our punch card. It's like a drunken version. It's like we just had one drink too many at Lefty's. How brilliant you are! Carefully wrapping your membership tape around the music box's cylinder, you punch a new set of holes in your membership tape, altering it forever. But now will you be able to enter the cafe? I love this. What's our name now? What is it? Who does it think we are? Like Rockefeller or something? Wait for it. Mr. Gilbert Hyatt. Make yourself at home. Sit anywhere you like. Alright, whatever. That works. Exclusive access. Alright. Ate my tape. Oh well. Hope we don't need it again. Alright, so very important at this What a sad little portable table right here. Card is the only table available. The breathtaking, beautiful black woman sitting alone at the booth, playing slowly and sensually with her dessert. It's Michelle Milken! You found her, Larry. Alright. So we got a tape in there right now. Let's start recording. We have 5 minutes to get the good stuff. Luckily, we work fast. Hello, lovely, lonely lady, you say to the gorgeous babe sitting all alone in the booth near you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. You hope she doesn't just ignore you. Hi, Larry, she says with a friendly smile. New in town? She's kind of poking through there. Remembering your boss's warning not to reveal your identity, you decide to begin with a casual opener. Do you come here often? You ask. Nearly as many times as I'm here, she responds. It's an oldie but a goodie. Now, what did that mean? How innocent our narrator is. Perhaps I could mention her power clothes, you think to yourself. A compliment on her apparel might be appropriate. What a lovely suit you're wearing, you tell her. And you certainly look good in it. It may be, but I look even better out of it. Say, this may turn out all right after all. I notice you're dining alone. Yes, and dining isn't the only thing I don't enjoy doing alone, she responds with a smile. I was wondering, may I join you for dinner, you ask? Well, you may sit down, but it may be for dessert. A better offer you've never had, Larry. Go for it. All right. Glad we're rolling. This is a face you could dream about, Larry. Did I mention my name? I don't think so. I didn't think so. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. Good evening, Lawrence. I'm Michelle Milken, program trading specialist and sometime computer hobbyist. Okay. I'm really into computers, you say, exposing wisdom beyond your years. In fact, I've written a couple of very successful computer games. At least, I think I have. Oh, really? Does that mean you have lots of money? As far as you know. I make a nice living, well, I think I did. But now that I'm not so sure, you see, I've been having trouble with amnesia lately. So, what is it that you do? I laugh all the way to and from the bank, she says with a grin. I'm a junk bond dealer. So, what does a junk bond dealer do? Whatever she can, she replies cryptically. I've been hearing lots of good things recently about junk bonds, you say. Would you recommend them as an integral part of my portfolio? Junk bonds, huh? Why, I was just telling a friend about them today. Yes, I think they would be perfect for someone like you. Really? I always thought investments like that were too risky for an ordinary guy like me. Larry, no one I know would ever admit to thinking that you are in any way, shape, or form ordinary. So do you have any cash equivalent funds lying about, just gathering whatever conservative interest rate you're presently earning? Well, no, Michelle, I don't. Michelle, I just thought of something. I might just have lots of royalties waiting for me in my last job. Oh, okay. Don't even have to give her any cash? I mean, not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, Larry, I know a way we can increase your interest. What does she mean by that, Larry? Download onto your hard disk. I like that feature. Everyone already left anyway, but that is a nice detail. Scene always just made me hungry when I was playing this as a kid when I shouldn't have. For an ice cream sundae, by the way. For a banana split, specifically. Oh, this is the best scene. I love this. His expression throughout this. Oh, now you get a drift. You're almost sorry you're recording all this. What will the boys in Hollywood think? Yeah, this is a bad time to get the message. Too bad you weren't recording this. The shock to, yeah, to, ooh. To like kind of a Peanuts, like Snoopy kind of look right there. You more than willingly give all your money to Michelle. You think, I don't need those credit cards, so you gladly offer them to Michelle in return for a little more of the same. So it's just, we're paying for sex. Okay, that's cool. Leaving 3 your day trotter with Michelle, she expresses an interest in some of those cryptic numbers listed beside the notation Swiss accounts. You allow her to keep the books, since you have no interest in chocolate. Bless you, Larry, never change. My goodness. After a few more minutes with Michelle, you stagger to your feet and attempt to walk back to the Hard Disk Cafe lobby. Fantastic. That felt like more than 5 minutes. Let's check. That was only 1 minute and 26 seconds, alright? Turn it off. And I think we can pull out the, I think we pop it. I think we just put in a different tape. There we go. So now we have the Michelle Milken tape right there. You had no idea financial concepts could be so physically rewarding. All right. 1 for 1, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, we gotta call the cab again, don't we? 5, 5, 2, 4, 6, 6, 8. Huh. Got a different person on the other side of that phone that time. Alright. Good on you, Laugher. Well, let's jet on over to AC, right? Not too far from here. Honestly, you don't really need to take a plane to Atlantic City from New York City, but as long as the company's footing it, no matter where I go, no matter which limousine rental company I use, no matter which driver I get, all these limos look alike. Great place if you like flying. Anything on TV? Nope. So much for... Oh, can I watch this? Knowing that this won't fit this VCR, but come on. Damn it. Alright. Meanwhile, your boss receives an angry telephone call. Silas listens intently and differentially to the powerful voice on the other side of the line. I don't can pretend I remember Silas's voice. I remember I said I wasn't very pleased with it. Let's just read this together. Hey man. Worst man in America for the job, but then again, that liaison with Miss Milken went pretty well. But anyway, back in the limo. Alright, back at LaGuardia. And really should just take the limo to Atlantic City, but that's fine. SOL. Alright, oh, I guess we need to hit the machine outside first. Can't just ramble on in. Aerodork. And we need more copy protection here, don't we? We got the, what time is it? 11:50 to Atlantic City. 11:50 to Atlantic City. Alright, so we got one of these dealies. I guess what looks like an H. Kind of an E. Yeah, that looks about right. The dynamite looking dealie. Kind of upside down dynamite. And then the up down. Should be it. Hopefully that works. Aerodork. Don't leave home without it. Thank you for flying Aerodork. Does it actually say on the pass? Yep. Atlantic City. Way to date this video. I love that they actually managed to sync it up to the actual date of the recording. There you go. Dating and ruining the video. Alright, I always forget. I always think it's the ticket. It's the Aerodor card. Come on. Don't you know me from my oversized melon and my crap-eating grin? You should know, man. Not a lot of people have the confidence to rock this look. Yep. Is the coffee burnt here too as well? Sure is. Boiled dry. Quick hops and private jets are how you flex baller status. Apparently, we could all take a page out of Larry's book. At the very least, just this. The amount of unearned confidence. I love that so much. Alright. I've got that a few times with different versions of these games that I haven't played before. I suppose the Steam versions or what have you. I was just pulling the files from my old CD, I guess, in my original playthroughs of a lot of these games, so now that I got these versions, which generally speaking work better, although we are saving kind of often. We getting some content we didn't normally get. I guess he just kind of passes out on his own. Yeah, I don't have the gold chain. It's the one accessory that I couldn't cosplay for this. Got the blue shirt. Got the jacket. Again, we're just dreaming of Patti in Venice. Perfect. Tell what happens? Stick it in too deeply. An experience wholly unfamiliar to you. Poor Larry. That's a damning spin on that running gag from the last game. Small penis joke also. Deciding to seize the moment, you wriggle down beside your Patti, relying on the subtle canal currents to propel you through your night of love. There you go. Nope. Get your hands off me, you shout. That's not what I meant by personal driver. Yeah, smack him, Patti. Yep. Get the hell out of here. Oh, I guess he's waiting for us. Man, that sucks. We gotta get back in that cab. I just saved. Alright, so it's not even like an auto-save. It's just when you get to important points in the game. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Will I be able to... Is there anything in the garbage can? I was gonna say. They told me. Big Butt Aerodort Corporation. There we go. 900. I mean, I could have read that on, but whatever, points. Gonna talk to this guy. Show him the pager. Yes, you need something. Excuse me, would you please direct me to the office to show him this LCD readout? Hey, pretty cool. I was thinking about getting one of these for the missus. Let's see. Bias. Sweet 900. Sure, no problem. I'll summon the elevator for you right now. Okay, honey. He's waiting for you upstairs. I'm calling for the elevator right now. Reminds me of my little, organizer I had when I was a kid, electronic. From Sega, the IR7000. I don't know if anyone else had one of those things. You could send messages to someone with another IR700 or 7000 across the room using the IR technology. That's infrared, by the way. This sculpture represents the patron saint of recording companies, Saint Needle. Bless him. This gold record is awarded to Reverse Bias Chief Engineer. Can I grab the gold record? Yeah, I can. Sweet. He wanted a gold record ever since he began playing professionally at 13, but alas, this is how we get it. Oops, that works. Let's play this gold record. Oh, gotta pop this on. Nothing? Double speed? Normal speed? Reverse speed? Or is this backwards?
Just say yes.
There it is. Just say yes. That's just the opposite of what Nancy Reagan said. Now I have incontrovertible evidence Desmond sent you to find. And you finally understand what evil this place does. How vile, how corrupt. You never believed this before, but you believe it now. If you could only obtain more evidence to prove your case. All right, well, there you go. Points for that. I guess we'll hang on to this gold record. And anything else going on here? Is there a message board or anything? You get another message if you wait long enough with the different speeds, but we got the evidence that we need. And gotta come up with a voice for reverse. According to the last studio session, the big 2-CD recording of background music for a computer game named Leadership Larry 4, and of that big contract you signed with a mysterious someone known only as Julius, who never paid you 1 red cent for any of your work. You grimace and silently hope this session goes better. Why, hello there, Patti. I'm Reverse Bias, chief engineer here at Dead River Records. I'm not sure exactly what happened to my regular synthesis, but I sure appreciate your jumping in here and help us out just like this. Yeah, you'll have no trouble with these tunes. Got kind of a surfer kind of vibe to him. Sent this program the charts on the music stand, the levels are checked, and I'm ready when you are, baby. All right. Here it goes. This is impossible, for me at least, but we'll try it. Okay, Patti, just read the chart. There on the stand, we'll take it from a few bars before your entrance, listen to the clicks, and cut in your solo. Take 1. I always need the game to auto-complete this for me. I like the tune, though. It's snappy. Sweet overdubs, right? Yeah, I can't do that. I definitely can't do that. Let's have a little more feeling. Is this not a thing? Can I do it on the keyboard? Like, can I? Is this actually take 2? Oh, okay. Wait, how do I up the octave? Doesn't go any higher than that. Can't go any higher than that. Da, 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 da. I love the rate between the two. Da, 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 da. This is how we like it on the East Coast, Reverse. I like that the actual solo is being played over this every single time. Alright, so this time they'll automatically do it for me. Shift for the octave. So they're going to move. Oh, wait. I think I got it this time. Let's just pretend. No, I still can't hit those keys. trying to move the hand anywhere else won't let you. Sweet tune, man. Little glide. I think you can lose here actually by throwing yourself at him. You're like, he is kind of cute. Gotta give it a shot. We haven't lost yet. Maybe it's impossible to lose in this game. I'm not sure. You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. It's your cousin Marvin Berry. Great take, Patti. Why don't you come into the control room now and listen to the playback with me? There we go. That's some seriously hard rock. It's the cause of all the crime. Here you go, babe. Check this out. Man, we are poking through that dress. Good lord. Nice playing, Patti. By the way, she mentioned this in, I think, it had to have been Larry 3, but she was like, your C cups. You're like, she's definitely not a C cup. Good lord. Alright, Patti? Something like that? So, Mr. Baez, I understand you're quite a successful recording engineer. Yeah, I can't complain. I have several clients who keep me quite busy. Here's that champagne. How about we toast? What would you say if I proposed a toast, Mr. Baez? Why, Patti, I'm always interested in sharing a glass of champagne with a beautiful woman. Yeah, you are. To you, Patti, and to many more successful sessions together. Oh, yeah. It's very Indiana Jones here. A guy can't handle his drink. Of course, we're not even drinking it. Pleasant vintage. It's a little warm, isn't it? Well, possibly so, but then you don't know where it's been. All right, then. Here, Mr. Baez, have a little more. One more won't hurt, Mr. Baez. Using a technique on him that's worked more than a few times on you. Please, call me reverse. So, Patti Cakes, have I ever told you what an important guy I am? No, but I'd love to hear. Shay, this is tasty. I've shown you my work. Will you show me yours? I guess I had to click the zipper on him already. Maybe I missed my chance. Why, sweetie, my stuff's on more records than anybody's. Oh, really? How could that be, Reverse? He looks a little nervous. Easy, sugar. Let me hand you a sample. There you go. There you go, Patti. Wait till you hear this. Every song has something subliminal. Slobbers Reverse. Good job, Patti. The boys back at the FBI labs will have a wonderful time extracting those backward subliminal messages from Baez's tape. Meanwhile, back at the FBI's Mission Control headquarters. Desmond with the commander. What's she doing now, Agent? Well, it's Agent Smith. Well, I don't know, Inspector Desmond. It's kind of hard to figure out. Either I'm picking up a lot of RF interference or she's consuming way too much fluid. There you go. After getting reverse bias totally sloshed and finishing off the bottle yourself, you slip out of the control room, through the studio, down in the elevator, back to your limo where that guy that tried to assault you is still waiting. Puh. Alright, so let's save this over normal Patti, and I'm just curious, because I seem to recall being able to... More than willing to serve your country, especially with such a hunk. You throw yourself enthusiastically into your mission. Is this another way to get the tapes, or is this just a game over? I mean, he's a step up from Larry. Maybe not in personality, but physically. Maybe not Larry 3 necessarily, but Larry of the back half of the catalog. They have the perfect soundtrack for this too. They just had this queued up. Oh, there we go. Eventually, through one sacrifice after another, you eventually obtain a small cassette. Okay. So they have multiple ways of doing it, essentially. Interesting. You made a complete soundtrack of your lovemaking session. Reverse later added a drum machine and synthesized bass line and created another hit record. Say what you want about Reverse Bias, but the man is a hit maker. Ironically, you eventually got that #1 record you've always wanted, but you knew nothing about it. At least once in your life, Patti, you've hit the top of the charts. Alright, we're gonna go with the non-sexual route, despite this being a Leisure Suit Larry game. We're just gonna get her drunk. But we do get the, either she's in a tunnel somewhere near Baltimore, or she's dilated 3 centimeters. Oh my. I would not have gotten that as a kid. Wouldn't have gotten that. This is one of the later entries I played, though, in the series. I played a lot more of 1, 3, and 6. Those were the 3 I played a lot as a kid, but there you go. I'm curious, actually. Let's see, we have 387 here. Let's see if we get more points. Yeah, we get more points for getting him drunk and not having sex with him, so good thing we grabbed that bottle earlier. Just show him the, Come on, lady, that's where you are. Just take me to the airport, dude. Oh, right, gotta pop these out. Swap these out. Take it out. PC hammer. Part of the game I'm not looking forward to. K-Rap, great place if you like rap. Wasn't one of these supposed to be on the East Coast and they're supposed to be on the West Coast, and yet we're taking a limo? Maybe they just cut out the whole idea that we're on a plane. So is this Donald again, or who are we with this time? Bill Gates. Oh, Willie, put down that keyboard and practice a little touch typing on me. Not now, Patti. I'm about to finish cutting a deal with IBM. The keyboard very strategically placed. I'm not sure what's covering our... Anyway. Meanwhile, on a plane far, far away. Poor Larry, he's so into her, and yet she has no recollection of him whatsoever. Snuggling up, but then the gondola springs a leak. Looks like it's coming right from our pants, actually. Maybe it's going right on our pants. As we spill the water in our lap. Always ready to turn a embarrassing situation into a positive. Filled your lap with complimentary beverage. Please tighten your seatbelts and send your safety over a fully upright lock position. We'll be landing momentarily. I could have done the voice work on that. As much as I did love that. Alright, here we are in AC. Here to find, what was her name? Lana Luscious? Something like that? Does look a lot like the New York airport. Going to Tramp Casino. And Lana Luscious, 21. Blonde hair, blue eyes. She is a knockout. Alright, let's see. There. Oh, we actually have the number for the limo service on the limo sign. Tramp Limo Service. And who we got here? This is Sherry and Terry? Barry. Alright. Fair enough. Do I need a quarter from one of the slot machines, obviously. No quarter in it. Wait for it. It's probably going to be the last one on the left, right? Yep, there we go. The number is not too dissimilar from the New York number, actually. All right, got our coin. We should check on our dealie. How's it doing? Strictly speaking, it should be fine. I just don't want to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? Alex Mulaney? What? I love that so much. All right, let's plug her in. 5%? That doesn't sound right. Well, let's do... Well, I don't want to walk away, actually. We don't want someone to swipe our battery, even though I don't think that's a thing. Let's call in our 70%. That's probably about where it was, honestly, when we plugged it in. Look at this sad fish. I don't know. Where dreams come true. Remember, bet your limit, never limit your bet. Never limit your bet.
The white zone is for loaded passengers only.
The loading zone is for passengers. That actually made sense. Oops!
Yo!
No, I think that's how we're supposed to do that. What?
Yo!
I want to die doing this. What is going on here? Let's go Larry 2. I feel good about Larry 2. Do I take it out of the wall? I don't understand what's shocking me.
The white zone is for loaded passengers only.
Whatever. I don't know what I was clicking on. They're very close to one another. The white zone is for loading and unloading of passengers. All right, 553-4468. I'm at a pay. 553-4468. I found a payphone and it's busted. Good day, Mr. Tramp, you resume mistakenly. I'm at the airport and require transportation to the city. Yes, sir, I'll send over one of my best girls right away. I like that. I like that little shrug we always do once we get off the phone. All right, let's head outside. Don't want to keep her waiting. Let's see what's in the limo for us this time. Last time it was a pocketbook. Nothing this time, apparently. Fair enough. Take us to Tramp Casino, please. It's a great place if you like gambling. Man, this Bobby gets around. Why even... I mean... Makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised if the cab got here before the plane did, honestly. It's not that far to get to Atlantic City from New York. Certainly was. Here we go. Subtle. I like it. Eat hamburgers. Again, more subliminal advertising. Yes, let's save. Let's go Larry 2. Tramp's Casino thoughtfully provides a doorman to satisfy your every travel need. As long as all you need for him is to summon you a limousine. Oh, good to know. So we don't need a phone this time around. I haven't gambled since, I think, Leisure Suit Larry 1, right? We need silver dollars to play. And who we got out here, actually? Hey, fella, want to get lucky? Guess the number of which I'm thinking. 10 silver dollars. What do we think, gang? Less than 10,000? 69.69? Oops, wrong keyboard. 69.69? Amazing! Now I think the phone number has 69.69 at the end. What a genius! What a coincidence! Congratulations, sir. You've correctly guessed the number of which I was thinking. Here's your 10 Tramp Casino Lucky Souvenir silver dollars. Please don't confuse them with real money. Remember I went to a Trump casino when I was visiting Atlantic City in like I don't know what year it was. It's since closed. I'm not really a gambler either, but let's, in the context of this game, let's give it a shot, shall we? Tramp. All 10 videos. Oh, right. All right. So this is a good chance for us to make some money and save scum. Thankfully, Jim Walls had nothing to do with this game. So I think we're good to just save scum here. So let's max out our bet. Save again. Oh, it's Texas Hold'em. Let's hold those 3. 3 sevens. That's got to be worth something, right? Yeah, it's definitely worth something. I have played Balatro. That's true. All right, deal. King 2. Man, now I kind of want to play some Balatro. Should we go for hearts? I feel like this isn't going to work out. Didn't work out. I feel like it should just be an automatic game over, but maybe if we went outside again, she would give us another chance. I don't know, hold the king and the jack. Pair of kings. So, just broke even on that, basically. Just hold the king, I guess? I don't know. Oh, how about that? Got a pair of queens. We lucked out. So close to a straight right there. Steal. King, queen, ace. Man, we got all, so much for that. At least it's random every time. Ooh. Got a chance for an inside straight here. Come on, 3. All right, then. No love for a pair of 2s. I think we need a pair of face cards just to break even. Oh, that's so many red cards. Go for some diamonds. So close. This is why I don't gamble. 9, 8, 6, 2. This is awful. Give me new cards. All right, then. Okay. These are pretty bad, too. Let's hold on to all the face stuffs. Yeah. Can't get over 30. Maybe the king and the queen? No joy. Pair aces. Pair aces. Can't get anything more for a pair aces. Hold the king. At least we don't have to reload. Pair of 7s. Let's get a third 7. Alright, or not. Yeah. Come on, 10. Might make all the money we need with the 10. We swapped out 1 4 for another 4. A voozle. Got a voozle in the back of my head. One more try. Holy shnikes. 3 jacks. Just need to have like a max button, you know? Alright. Ace king. Pair of 8s. Loser. Let's go for $1,000 thereabouts. Pair of 6s. Can we make it a third? No, that's a lot of black cards, but not the ones we need apparently. Pair of 7s and a king. Nope. Jack ace. How many times can I say this is why I don't gamble? Give me that 10 for the love of... Oh my god, we got the 10. How about that? I think, yeah, it's a good thing we're not filming this. Whoa, there's a limit of $100? That's lame. Now I'm wondering how much we actually need to make out of all this. We have an outside straight here. Give me a 6 or a jack. Queen. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get lucky with this crazy bet. And I won't need to reload. Because I'll get something crazy. No? Okay. Let's try to get some clubs. Hoyle. There we go. Might be exactly the same, actually. Sweet. Alright, maybe we'll just go to 500. And we'll see how that does for us. Ah, hell yeah. Alright, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. Cash out. Larry 2. See what else we got here in the casino. Gentleman blocking your path would be glad to allow you to pass for a price. $25, and that's the cover charge, and you ain't getting in for less. Alright, well, we certainly have that. Hey, mister. I'd like to purchase one of your better seats. Here's my $25.
Thanks for nothing. You get the best seat in the house. The only seat.
Where is that? Like right here? Oh, okay. Public address system booms through the hall.
Come on, guys. Let's give a great big welcome to the last contestant in the Big Tramp This Wet T-shirt contest, Miss Jennifer Jiggle.
That is not her, but ooh, alright. Very attractive. Talk to her. Hey Jennifer, why don't you really wet down that t-shirt, you shout. How novel, Larry. Nothing you can use on Jennifer that she hasn't used on herself already. That completes today's matinee. This woman that walked out, kind of looked, bent over a couple times and walked off. Worth every penny. Considering I didn't spend any money. Mud wrestling, you say? Alright, we'll pop back in. Love me the boardwalk. Like Wildwood, Ocean City, all the New Jersey spots. It's a good place. A lot of good food there, too. They know their food in New Jersey. A lot of great hoagies. Ivana skates. Here we go. Need some skates. Ivana Tramp. Hiya, cutie, says the older woman behind the counter. Welcome to Skates, etc. I'm your hostess. For your visit, Ivana Tramp. Hello, I'd like to rent some skates. Good idea, you've come to the right place. My rental fee is quite reasonable, but there's no use quibbling over such details now. When you return the skates, we'll settle up based on the number of minutes you actually skate. Damn. $250. I suppose I'll accept some more of those damn silver dollars from the casino. Sorry, that's all I got. Plummeted several social levels since her divorce from the Donald. Perish the thought. Alright, here's your 250. Those heavy silver dollars. Don't wear them off the boardwalk for any reason. Except that dirty box. Find a place outside. Alright, let's give it a shot. Blade Master. Here we go. Alright, let's lace them up there, Laugher. Looking good. Only rollerbladed, I think, once in my entire life. My cousin got some for Christmas one year, so I tried them on at our annual extended family Christmas gathering. What talent, he can eat and skate at the same time. Oh, he got one of those burgers that they were advertising. Of all the day, there she is. Wait, get closer. There you go, finally. Oh, Lana Luscious. Yes, who are you? He's like a young Dolly Parton. My name is Larry, Larry Laffer. I've come a long way to meet you. Okay. And meet me you have, Larry. What do you say we sit down on that bench over there? These skates are killing me. It would be my pleasure. There you go. Nice move. We did not pull out anything like that. Good lord. You were sitting on the boardwalk staring directly into the eyes of the gorgeous, oversexed blonde. If only you could think of something to say. Skate here often, you ask? Only when I'm trying to find a man, she says with a smile. So does that happen often? Only when I'm here skating, yeah, I bet. Good lord. I must tell you how much I love your skating technique, you tell Lana. If you like that, you should drop by the Tramp This mud wrestling show. I go on in just a few minutes. Hell yeah. Where's the mud wrestling held? You were at the show earlier, Larry. Few $100s. You now understand why she was one of the finalists. Oh yeah, we'll be there. Gotta go get out of my makeup. Doesn't she mean it too? Alright. Let's take these back to Ivana. Might need to make ourselves a few $100 more. Question is, how many screens did we go? I want to say like 10. So not that fun. That's good salesman technique. Good selling technique. If you want to have fun, this is the place to do it. I like Ivana's. It's not random. It's like the fourth screen from the left from that original area. All the screens. There she is. All right. No shirt. No, I gotta take off my skates. All right. Let's save. Turn this back in. Do I get money back for these? There you go. $101. How much have I got now? I still have enough. All right. These aren't real silver dollars. All right. I think we're good. We can buy our way into the mud wrestling competition. Let's remember to turn that record before we do it, obviously. Forget how this minigame goes. I know it's another minigame, but I don't remember offhand how this one works. From memory, I know we're in it. We're in the thick of it. 500 screens later. Guess we should turn it on right about now. We got a tape in there. All right, let's do it. Let's give this man $500 to partake. Let me at him. Here's my $500. Thanks, sir. All right, here we go. Hell yeah. We got time? Yes, we do. Come on, Larry, let's see what you've got. I guess she just assumes we paid the $500. Gosh, Larry, you sure you want to go through with this? Why, your leisure suit might even get muddy. Nah, it's beauty. It's the Wonder Fabric. Right, I think we, click on something? She must be waiting for you to take the offensive. You decide to grab whatever parts of her body you can.
Ow!
Went right for the breasts. Audience gasp.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
I feel like we're playing Cruisin' USA on the Nintendo 64. She loves being touched on her arm, apparently. As you become more and more aggressive, Lana becomes more and more passionate until the two of you, oblivious to the hundreds of men staring at you, and a couple ladies from the looks of it, roll off the ring onto the floor and begin shedding clothes. Gotta figure someone came here with their kids. That guy just... giant smile. Huh? Oh, performance anxiety in front of the entire of Atlantic City. Oh, Lana, I just don't understand. I suppose it's because, yeah, Bucephalus has never performed in front of 900 people before. Now you're sorry you even started that camcorder. What will the boys back in Hollywood think of your less than stellar performance? Yeah, that is awkward. Thankfully, it's facing the other way, but I guess they'll pick up the context pretty easily. You slink out of the ballroom to the hisses and boos of hundreds of men, each of which is thinking, thank God that wasn't me. Okay. 2 for 2, I suppose. I think the first one went a little bit better, but turn that off, replace the tape with the last one. It's our last empty tape, right? So we got the mud wrestling with Lana Luscious, we got Michelle Milken, and I think we are good to go. Can I get a taxi, my man? This guy?
May I summon a limo for you, sir?
No numbers this time necessary. As they back in. My last 34 silver dollars. Whatever you earned, you're going to be giving them away at this point. Wow, come again, sir. And soon. It could have been $1 silver and he'd say the same thing. Kind of disappointed we didn't only have $1 silver. Anyway. Geez, you think no matter where I go, they all look alike. Alright, back to the airport. Poor fishy. Meanwhile, a conservative political action committee is yeah, okay. There's Kane. Well, thank you, gentlemen. I promise your considerable contribution will not be wasted. I dare say this one donation will enable us to now succeed where we've been able to before. You just don't know how grateful we are. You're welcome, but just remember our benefactor insists that his contribution remain completely anonymous. There are no strings attached. Do with it as you will. But he expects to see positive benefits immediately. Is that acceptable to you? Why, sure. In fact, I know just where this money would do the most good. Tell your boss he's made the right decision going with us. Kane will not let him down. Like that guy in the background. Oh, let's just say he fully intends to see that you live up to your end of the bargain, if you get my drift. Alright. Back at the airport. As I guess we have one last bit of password protection. As we need to book a flight to Miami. In this case, I will take a plane. 3:30 p.m. to Miami. Hope we don't end up in Space Quest 1. Alright, I think it's that. And one of these doohickeys. One of these kind of burger looking things. Yeah, that. And another one of these. Alright. We got the good ding. I think we're in good shape. Alright. I think that about does it for our business. I'm using the right card this time. Here in AC. Let's head on off to Miami now. Get our boarding pass ready. Be nice. Get a change of scenery, change of climate. Might be a little warm for the leisure suit down in Miami. But I'm sure a swinging bachelor. That's us. Yeah, that's a lot better than just reading it. That's the one area where I think it's enhanced by a bit of crappy sound. All right. Just the best shite-eating grin 24/7. Bet that mud wrestling took it out of you. Yeah, you catch some winks there, loafer. Where are we this time? In your dream, you're watching passionate Patti perform a rock concert before the reflecting pool of the Taj Mahal. What a great musician, what a romantic setting, what a gorgeous babe. Got her guitar. Badass. Guitar, bass, drums, and sax. Alright. Let's click back with Patti here. Alright, I warned you. Again, just to remind you, Patti in blackface upcoming. So there's that here at K-Rap, or crap if you will, although you can't see it. The K-Rap building is quite impressive when viewed from the opposite side. It's impressive. Yeah, we're actually going down from the top. I suppose. It's interesting. Yeah, Allo making no secret how he feels about heavy rock, rap, and yeah, he likes the jazz, Allo. I think that's on display from the Leisure Suit Larry theme. Obviously, the Muzak kind of themed soundtracks of these games. It's a gorgeous view. Beautiful downtown Philly. That's where we are. I think, isn't the entrance, yeah, it's locked. Oh, I think, don't we, like, might need a fax or something. There might be some information on here. Oh, there we go. 4595-4. 4595-4. There we are. Alright. Reception's returning from her break. There we go. Woo, you made it. Alright. Let's get Patti looking offensive. First things first. Let's see. Is it the ink? Oh, that's the letter opener. Yeah, mail. Or someone coming after us. He briefly considered booting up John Crapper's computer in an attempt to contact Inspector Desmond. Realized there's no way his computer would be connected to FBI net. Probably not. Might get caught. This is the copy machine. Xerox 9000. Simply insert the pages you wish to copy. Might miss the letter opener. I think we got to use this on something. Possibly the copier. Potted plant. There's something in the plant. Glint of metal. There you go. Desk key. Alright, let's pop this baby open, see what secret she's had. Nice. Maybe we'll find some damning evidence. Maybe we won't have to wear blackface, so we can just leave with the evidence we need. Peering through John Crapper's personal, formerly locked file drawer, you notice a number written on a small blue stickum. Why in the world would he want to remember the number 31412? I don't know when we'll be needing this, so I'll write it down. Anything else? Folders marked personal. Well, let's have a look-see. Examining the papers inside the folder carefully, you find one with some references to gangster activities. It's signed only with the scrawled name you make out to be Julius. These papers provide proof positive of Mob Payola at K-Rap Radio. But how will you get them out of here without Crapper finding out? Let's make some copies. A reference which made a lot more sense at the time. There we are. going to explode on our faces. Yep, it's jamming. Wait for it. Yeah, we got the evidence. All right. Sweet. Where does this switch to? Oh, God. And here we go. There it is. It's not just face, it's the entire body. Covered with toner from head to toe. But it is just the front side, which makes sense. Making it all the more strange and conspicuous when anyone sees us. But anyway, I think we gotta put this back. Maybe we use the key on this door. I'll never know you touched it. Put back the folder. Come on now. Okay, put the folder back. Okay. Alright. Is it locked? We good? Ah, son of a bitch. I picked it up again. And we gotta put the key back too. She looks terrifying, by the way. Not especially natural. I do like it. It's completely pink on the back. Alright. Shower? There we go. Yeah, let's wash this off. That's not a good look for us. That's a good idea, Patti. Use grab or shower to wash that toner from your hands and face. Getting naked. As you turn what appears to be a gold-plated faucet, you feel the shower begin to move. Guess we should have stuck with the, where we end up on this naked adventure. Without your inventory, that's true. Your elevator descends through the K-Rap atrium, past floor after floor of offices. At least there are no workers here to see you. This is just like a recurring nightmare of yours. Oh my goodness, what a sight we are. Oh, Patti, you're so embarrassed. Okay. It just gets worse. At least we have clothes. Checking as much of the downstairs as you can, you make sure no one's coming, cautiously leaning out of the shower vator. That's a good word. You grab the set of clothes conveniently hanging on the rack nearby. Rapping Patti B. With that outfit and your impromptu copier makeup job, yeah, let's call it that, you're all set to blend in down here. Oh. 31 for 12. Ah, we just had the wrong door. Alright, fair enough. Honest mistake, right? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see if I remember how to record the, let's go Patti with a Y, as foreign as that is. You have nothing, Patti. Attempt to hike up those hammer pants you're wearing, but it does no good. What a bad time to be peeking, though, when we're wearing blackface. Alright, I need reel of tape. Where's the reel? We got one over here? Is that just sitting right there? Might need to go to like a supply closet or something. Perhaps it's in here. No? No. Oh, there we go. Alright, blank take from the shelf. And left her, I guess, popping it over here. This is what we'll be recording. Okay. Good luck. Silence. No signal being fed on this deck. Oh, I think we gotta change. I'm not trying to do... I'm trying to Many knobs, meters, and sliders. Is this the one? Is this his room? Control room C. Nothing but hiss. Wait for it. Studio C. Air conditioning. Is that the one that we're in? We might be in B. Control room B. Yeah, that's where we are. Alright, so this guy. Studio B, that's where he is. Okay, he's in A. Ah. Yeah, okay, we don't care. That's what he's doing in there. We need... There we go. Alright, let's record their conversation. That's what we're doing right now. Sweet! Alright, get some incriminating evidence on 2 live to screw. Giggle with delight as they thoroughly incriminated themselves. Fantastic. Uh-oh. What's wrong, PC Hammer? How do you know I'm not supposed to be here? Uh-oh. I love they use the same door opening sound effect as they had in Quest for Glory 1. A lot of the Quest for Glory is really just closing one of those doors behind you. Oop. Is it that heavy? I feel like it's not that heavy. Alright. Carefully staring at it, notice PC Hammer punching an access code in the keypad of the shower elevator from the anger. You are in the secret access code. Alright. How do we get out of this room? Alright, first things first. Turn off the recorder. Grab the tape. Yeah, wind it back. Pick it up. I think we're good to save here. Okay. Oh, I think we gotta turn up the volume on this thing. Is that what this does? Ear piercing. Alright. Let out your best note there, Patti. Impressive. Taking your biggest breath possible. You lean back and belt out one of your most powerful high C, your most powerful high C directly into the microphone through the powerful amps and out through the control room monitor speakers. There you go. It is Patti, or is it Memorex? Alright. Mind the glass. We got the evidence. I think we're good. Punching in the access code, able to ride the shower vader back to his bathroom. No one noticed your clothes lying on the floor there. Yeah, that's the suspend the disbelief. Putting on your dress and gathering your possessions, you sneak back to the receptionist's lobby door. Wait for her to take a break before making the safety of your patiently waiting limo. What about the blackface? Did it say where we washed that off? We dip our face in the fish tank? Oh well. Who's it gonna be this time? We had the Donald, we had Bill Gates, Scrooge McDuck. Damn. Kinky there, Patti. I just hope my 3 nephews don't come in about now, he replies. Uncle Francis. That's pretty good. Like DuckTales was kind of peaking in 1991. I mean, you know, he's an attractive duck. We can say it. During our absence, your dream of passionate Patti's Taj Mahal concert has progressed. Late at night, the gig is over. The amps, drums packed, the road cases. Now time for just the 2 of you, relaxing together, calm herself, and prepare you for the evening ahead. Patti plays a little selection on her oboe. Thiefy walks by in the background. Not the only thing Patti's charmed. I don't know, Larry. She's dreaming about banging Scrooge McDuck while you're fantasizing about her. I don't know if it's gonna happen, man. Anyway. Tray table is already up. Alright. Howard the Duck. That would have been another good one. But here we are in our final destination of Miami. Welcome to Miami. Does look just like New York. Alright. Let's, oh, who we got this time? Dixie and Pixie? Who thinks Pixie? Trixie! Damn it. I'm over on these ladies. Alright, what's the number in Miami? 554? It was 552 first, now it's, then 553, now it's 554, 8544. Where are we getting a quarter from this time, though? Is it from one of the phones? Something on the left? The cigarette machine, there you go. A pair of quarters. Maybe we'll need one for the callback as well. 554, 8544. Keep changing on me. How would you know it's the only working one when you haven't tried the one on the far right? There we go. Alright, we are going to, I guess I'll tell them when. Aerodoric gold card? I would hope so. Yeah, I got nothing else on me. I don't think I'm going to take any Tramp Casino dollars, silver dollars. Especially after I gave them all away to the guy outside. Alright, anything in the limo, or is it just that one-off time? Yeah, I'm misremembering. Alright, so my last stop is the dental office of Doc Pullum. Great place if you like pain. Fair enough. Leave you something on the back seat. There we go. There she goes. All right. Let's save us, what, Larry 3? Doc Pullum's Dental Heaven. Hello? You wrap your knuckles gently on the textured sliding glass window. Oh, just what do we think we're doing here, little man? Hello, my name is Larry Laffer. I wonder if I might get an appointment with one of your dental hygienists. No. Wait! But it's too late. I'm just gonna help myself to a magazine. Magazines that are older than you. You've always been a big fan of the Happy Tooth School of Art. I'm just gonna head back in myself. Alright then. So much for that. Maybe the... Yeah. So much for that. Here we go. I think we gotta feign a toothache. Wait for it. You really don't know why. Let's just wrap this around our head. Three Stooges toothache style. Did it right in front of her too, I love it. That should be all we need. I have a problem with my jaw. You mumble with your jaw tied shut while you pretend to be unable to speak. Oh, you poor dear. You look like you're in terrible pain. Go right on in. You think to yourself, where else do you pay someone lots of money to insert metal objects into your mouth in order to inflict lots of pain? Make sure to brush and floss, gang. Alright. I think I might like his resting doofy face in this scene more than any other in this game. Well, Miss Laffer, shall we get started? Oh, I don't know. I hate dental work so much. I think I'd rather have a baby. Well, make up your mind. I've got to adjust the chair. You engage in a short but meaningful conversation with the tooth poster. Dental floss is an aphrodisiac. Yeah, let's take a look. Whoa! That's her. I don't think I want to roll until we head to the gym, though. Oh, we didn't charge it. I think we're good with the charge that we have. Oh, I forgot the thing at the airport. Has anyone ever told you you're beautiful? Yes. I would hope so. It'd be a weird world if they didn't. You're gonna have to do better than that line, Larry. Does the name Bucky Beaver mean anything to you, asked Chi-Chi? Well, I suppose I've heard worse, she responds. I do hope illegal actions don't bother you, Larry. I don't know. Jump in on that amnesty deal a few years ago, but I just forgot, I guess. Are you an undocumented worker? Gets real. Although I do anything for a man who could help me become a citizen, yeah. If something pops up, I'll think of you. Alright, yep. Just give me a quick trip back to the airport there. Chi-Chi, hold on. Waiting until your mouth is full of equipment, Chi-Chi asks you a question. That sounds awesome, but... I love the dance and I love his just... Yeah, this is my reaction to what's happening in front of me right now. My apartment behind the gymnastics studio where I'll be able to express my appreciation in a more acceptable manner. I didn't do anything, though. But I feel like she's not going to do anything until I give her that card. Maybe not. I don't know. She's doing stuff right now. Maybe it's just for points, giving her the green card. God bless Larry, though. He's a trier, man. Bet you've never done it this way. Oh, there's just so much chance for things to go wrong and only a very small chance for things to go right. That was the former. Balance beam, alright, that could lead to some sexiness. Yeah. That's good. Come and get it, big fella. I love it before we even give her anything. That's why they're the top 3 women in America. Yeah. Classic Looney Tunes right there. Maybe that was a bit more suggestive than the Looney Tunes ever got, now that I think about it, but... Finally, your lack of athletic ability has emerged to haunt you. I don't know, you were holding your own in that water earlier. Alright, we filmed it. Alright, so I guess we missed out on some points by not giving her the green card, but strictly speaking, I guess it's not that big of a deal. So, if you're using this as a walkthrough, make sure you get the green card from the airport. I think it's in one of the garbage cans. So they lied to us. Because there clearly is a garbage can in this game where you can grab something out of. Maybe it's an ashtray, but somewhere back at the airport. Anyway. Back to the airport. We got what we came for. That's the important part. We filmed 3 of 3. I should probably turn off that recording now that I think about it, but all look the same. Yeah, let me turn off that recording, actually. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we need to record anything else for the rest of the game. honestly. Hottest 8 pixels I've ever seen. Meanwhile, Conservative Political Action Committee peddles a little more than just influence. And as you know, interested in traditional American values, blah blah blah, my campaign promises blah blah blah, good and virtue, blah blah blah. And furthermore, blah blah blah, if elected I will blah blah blah, pornography, blatant exploitation, minors. Minors? The guy's face, just take this money. Yeah, okay, Senator, we got it. Here comes the deal. There's plenty more where this comes from. And as long as we see some progress on the bill to tighten regulation of the airwaves, we want that smut off the air, and we're willing to back up on our beliefs with traditional American. Just do it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, one last flight, gang. Back to turn in. By the way, let's check that ashtray while we're here. It might disappear now, might not be there anymore, but probably be on the left side of the... Well, that's where the cigarette machine was. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably gone now. But anyway, error dork. Oh, I didn't even get my, my ticket. I said one last flight. We gotta get up our... Remember when I was like, oh, we're done with the copy protection portion of the game? We are not. LA, 110, or 1110 even. Alright, so we got sort of this ordnance-looking thing. We got the up and down. They move these things around, too, to make it a little trickier. The H? Kind of the H, yeah, guess so. Up and down, and this dealy. Sweet. Alright. I swear. By Trixie and, well, whatever. I'll see ya. Headed back to LA. And to get that sweet promotion to what, assistant associate director, something along those lines. Honestly, can I just do this job for the rest of my days? Just go interview gorgeous women who are into us for who we are for some reason, because they're good people or don't understand standards. Last time. There you go. All right, plug it in, and away we go. Yeah, feels very sleepless in Seattle. Airplane heads back to LA. Yeah, all the ladies were on the East Coast. Coincidentally enough. Let's have one last fantasy, daydream, actual dream about the beautiful, passionate Patti. Casablanca. It's not hard to see, Patti. The problems of two little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy mixed-up world. Larry, and all the scenes, and all the games, and all the world, you had to walk into mine. Ingrid, Patti. Bogey, Larry, is it? Remember, Larry, we'll always have none tonight. He is looking at you, kid. Leisure Suit Bogey. Yep, not nearly as many Casablanca references as the Quest for Glory managed, but... Well, Patti, I'm glad to see you made it back safely. I told you there was nothing to worry about. You were right, Inspector Desmond, but for a while there I was really stumped. Oh, you did fine. Now let's go over what you discovered through our investigations. Let's begin with Baltimore. What happened? It was easy. I got past that guard in the shill building lobby just by showing him the data man. Nice little recap of the playthrough we've done. Yep, we got the gold record. There you go. And it's probably more messages, but I think that's enough. Didn't have to mention it took you a couple goes, but got him drunk. He gave me this cassette. K-Rap. Gonna mention that you went blackface there. Nope. Probably for the best. Plenty of damning evidence for the cause. Alright, so we got our white... suddenly... This is no dream. Your airliner is actually falling out of control. As your flight plummets from the sky, your life passes before your eyes. For a while, you consider that redhead you dated during high school, wondering if there could have been some reason she wanted you to come over to her house that afternoon when her parents were out of town. You figured it's best to wait till her parents get back. Oh, young Larry. But then you consider your performance since you were back at Porn Prod Corp. We all fumble that bag. And how about that Aerodoric Airline magazine? Boy, I wish I had gone to those videos before I left my office. You did. You did. Did I ever finish that dentist receptionist survey? And we didn't give the green card to Chi-Chi. But mostly the redhead. The loudspeaker cracks with a panic-stricken voice. Any passengers with flight experience are urged to report to the cockpit immediately. I feel like we have a little bit. Sell flight simulator software, door to door. Maybe I could help. Oh, stewardess, what's wrong? Not to worry, just the pilot's contract ran out a few minutes ago. He refuses to work without a contract. He's a good union man. It's those corporate goons' fault for scheduling his contract to end at such an inopportune time. But I mentioned I used to sell flight simulator software door to door. Get him to the front. That's wonderful, sir. Hurry, follow me up or down into the cockpit. So many good... Oh, right. Stand by. I'm curious if we can actually crash. Another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. Whatever possessed you to volunteer to land a major aircraft? This is far different from your futile attempt a few years ago when you tried to sell flight simulator software for a major computer game company. Just hit anything. Hit all the damn buttons. It's not letting me. I appreciate these. I turn on the radio. Soft rock, easy listening station. Yep, there you go. Allo. Wing surface. Let's just go to work. Removing a trace of ice from the hot summer sun-baked flight surfaces. Auxiliary fuel tanks. Main fuel tanks. Fresh cocktail. Autopilot. Yes. You know, the pilot could have hit that at least before his contract ran. The airplane's computer takes over, stopping its spin, leveling out the plane and preventing certain disaster. I love that frozen face right there. How about that? You did it, Larry! I haven't been so proud on airplanes since Sonny Bonds put down that would-be terrorist. Gotta land this sucker. There's the runway, Larry. Steady now. Bring her in carefully. You're coming in too fast. Must be a Boeing. Oh! They really, pad the front of those babies in the 90s. Like a rubber nose. Keep it up longer. All the innuendos, just cram them in. You circle around 180 degrees to try again. This is the time. Gotta make it. There we go. Tight brakes. You did it, Larry. You saved an entire airliner filled with innocent people. Probably a couple dicks on there, but surely you finally gained the respect you deserve. I feel like we get more respect than Roger Wilco. It's a good question. Over the course of both of their series, which of the two protagonists garnered just more disrespect from everyone around them? It's very close. What's this? The now all too expected Chartreuse Carpet Lounge is filled with people, all here to celebrate the country's newest hero, Larry Laffer. I feel like people should know us pretty well by now. We were the big winner on the dating show years ago. We were the winner on the Millionaire for Life, every year for life. Lottery. So tell us, Mr. Laffer, asked the reporter, how does it feel to save lives of hundreds of people? Rather regular Sully Sullenberger there. Where did you learn to fly a commercial airliner? What's the secret of your amazing rescue technique, asks the third. And will you earn extra frequent flyer miles? Before you can answer any questions, you hear a telephone ring. And just to remind you, this is 1990. President at the time was George H.W. Bush. For me, you wonder? No one knows I'm here. Here, take the phone, says the reporter. It's the President of the United States. Gotta love adventure games in the early 90s when you could do anything. Hello? Who is this? asked the voice. My name is Larry Laffer. Well, Mr. Laffner, this is the President of the United States. I just wanted to telephone to express the appreciation of this great nation to you, Larry Lasner, for the heroic deed you just accomplished. Trying to channel my Dana Carvey memories from back in the day. And, of course, take this opportunity to up my approval rating another few points. You know, it never hurts to be seen worldwide on CNN under these circumstances. It's not going to help you, HW. In fact, this may cost you the election in 91, 92. Anyway, what I mean is, getting back on track, you probably didn't know, but the Vice President's mommy was on that airplane you just saved. The Vice President's mommy. By the way, he's still gaining the approval of the great American people. Yes, gaining every month, little by little. Getting better and better. And always soaring. In any case, he's so grateful that he wants you to host a big dinner in your honor here at the White House. He would have called you himself, but it's long distance. Fair enough, Mr. President. So, Laughter, do you think you could stop by the White House, say Tuesday next week, for one of those typical big National Hero of the Week dinners? Think I could work it in my schedule, Mr. President? Put off this America's Next Top Model or whatever this thing was. I'll be there. Do I have to bring a date, you wonder? But to the President you say, I really look forward to meeting you and the First Lady. Oh, sorry, Lasser. I'll be too busy meeting with some important ambassadors or something to attend. But I promise to send the Vice President instead. That's what he's good for. Nice talking to you, Liquor. Good job. And goodbye. Goodbye to you, Miss guess you hung up. Well, Larry, things did work out for you. Who would have thought that you would get a personal invitation from the President of the United States to attend the big state dinner, especially one in your honor? That part seems realistic. You wonder if they'll have live music. Oh, right. What is the booked entertainment for the White House? The following Tuesday, Tossback Tuesday if you will, our heroine patiently awaits her turn to perform at a White House dinner while unbeknown to her, our hero approaches the doorway. What an honor for you, Patti. Just look at all the dignitaries here to hear you perform. Well, you presume that's why they're here. They're seated at the table closest to the door, near the piano you will perform upon after dinner. Inspector Desmond sits across from you, chatting with the woman beside him. Where are we? Oh, there we are, over there. Meaningless dialogue with the two men beside you. What a shame the president was too busy to be here. You feel sure he would have loved to meet you. Nice ambient chatter in the background there. A voice rings out from just outside the doorway. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor this evening, fresh from his heroic rescue of an airplane filled with U.S. citizens, including our vice president's mommy, Mr. Larry Laffer. Well, I got my name right finally. What, you think? Larry? My Larry Laffer? Larry. Patti, it's you. You two remember each other? Very Nixon from the profile right there. What happened to you, Patti? The last I remember, we were together on a deck overlooking a lake. Where did you go? Hell, where did I go? Yeah, fill in the gaps, Patti. Larry 4. Oh, you sweet dear, you really don't remember a thing, do you? It's a long story that perhaps I'll tell you someday. But right now, all that matters is that we're together again. Suppose that's true. No, I want to know right now, actually. Fill me in the details right now. Say, Patti, since I had a little trouble finding a date for tonight, why don't you join me on the dais? We can talk about old times. Come on, Inspector Desmond. We're gonna sit at the head table. Patti, I meant, hi, Inspector. My name is Larry Laffer. Charmed. Oh, Larry. I guess it really is over. There's the Vice President. Is that his wife or his mommy? Is she here? He looks a little suspect. That gentleman right there. He just accepts the invitation, no questions asked. Would you scoot down a little so your guest of honor can sit down too? We have a chair for us. Kitty chair. Oh, folding chair. Thank you, Secret Service agent. You know, Mr. Vice President, Larry says, you've always been a secret hero of mine. In fact, the Vice Presidency is one office to which I have always aspired to. Mr. Laffer, has anyone ever mentioned to you that we look alike? Mr. Vice President, oh, of course. I'm so proud. Damn it, they're flirting right here. I'm just wasting time with the Vice President. Was that Quail? Before you can talk to Larry or Desmond, you realize that large burly gentleman to your left is already speaking to you. Is Quail the one that couldn't spell potato? And it's fortunate that you're here this evening, as I'm only in town for a short time. Yes, I'm testifying tomorrow on Capitol Hill at the Senate hearings on pornography in the entertainment industry. Oh, really? Say, feigning interest. You've heard of me then, he swells up noticeably. Just staring down her top. Yes, my job is simple. Tomorrow I intend to convince Congress to create tough anti-pornography legislation, tough enough to make the airwaves beaver clean again, just like they were back in the 50s. You love these dinners and being seated next to people who feel their sole mission is to impress you with themselves. Especially a man whose breath is enough to curdle hairspray. That's what we love about Larry. Always has the banaka handy. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Big, a major West Coast corporate leader. My name is Passionate Patti, you reply. And I bet I can guess how you earned that name, he grins. Ugh. It's like a 10 and a 2. What an obnoxious creep, now he's humming at you. Some familiar song, a love song? Or does he think he's impressing? is that song? It sounds so familiar. Realizing you were still unimpressed, Big digs in deeper.
You know, Patti, may I call you Patti? I find you a very sexy woman. In fact, I've been looking for just such a woman for a new position I recently created.
I'll wait for the innuendo to follow up that. Between phrases, he continues to hum that melody.
Patti, you seem like a woman interested in quick success. Why don't you be the hostess to my new TV show? For months, I've had minions out hunting for the sexiest woman in America, but tonight, I've discovered her myself. Just say the word, babe, and the gig is yours.
But Larry put so much work into that. At the mention of sexiest woman in America, Larry's head jerks toward Big, his attention riveted on your conversation. Really, Mr. Big, your offer is not interest. Julius, you think, your mind racing. Julius Big, I kind of spoiled that in the first 10 minutes, but Patti, something's wrong, says Larry. He's offering you the job as hostess of America's Sexiest Home Videos, but he has nothing to do with that show. I should know, I do. I was sent by the producer to find... Say, wait a minute, could he be the money behind the show? Julius, you cry, suddenly putting everything together. Desmond, arrest this man.
What?
You scoundrel, you've been humming the love theme that I wrote for the soundtrack of Larry 4. That song was never published and the recording was never released. There's no way you could know it unless you played Larry 4. Of course, I see it all now. Big, you're the man who hired me to create the music, then erased the floppies to keep from paying me. You're the reason my poor Larry has amnesia. You're the man behind K-Rap and those records. And Julius Big, you're the man! But not like that.
You're so smart, Patti, screams Big. Let's see you deduce your way out of this.
And leaping to his feet, he pulls a revolver and aims it directly at you.
Everybody stay away or I'll shoot, shouts Big.
Larry cries out, I'll save you, sir. He dives on the vice president. I love it. Let's go back up to Patti, since this is her story right now. We got time enough for one move, gang. It's a good thing I wore that FBI bra, you think, touching your elbows behind your back, which I still can't do. Hell yeah. You're cartoon dead, Biggs. Or is it just Big? Thanks for nothing, Desmond.
Congratulations, Patti. You saved the vice president's life. We'll haul this guy down to headquarters right now.
He whispers to you under his breath. There goes our weekend together, Patti. I'll be stuck at the office filing paperwork on this lowlife for days. I'm sorry I shoved your face in that custard pie, Mr. Vice President. Austin, get your hand out of that custard pie. You turn to Larry and say, so it looks like I'm free for the weekend. How about you? Assuming you were talking to him, the vice president whispers carefully, so as not to let his wife overhear. Well, yes, perhaps I could set up a little excursion to Camp David. Larry presumes the vice president is being magnanimous. Gee, thanks, he says in a loud voice, and I hope you and the missus get a chance to come along too. Later. Larry, what's that bulge in your leisure suit? Oh, Patti, I know what you mean. Why, those are just some miniature videotapes I recorded while on the road. You probably don't want to watch them. Hey, fun, that'll give us something to watch at Camp David. Oh, no. I just love home movies, chimes in the vice president. Oh, God. Patti, sir, I don't think, never mind. Grab your glasses, everyone, Patti. I propose a toast to us and our wonderful future together. Aw, sad. Very sad. Knowing, to a great weekend. But that would be it. Sorry to spoil it for you, gang, but I think they just decided ultimately that all's well that ends well. Well. That Larry was better off as a womanizing, single swinging man, and Patti kind of cramps that.
He just hosted the gig to his current girlfriend, Silas Screw'em-all. Yeah, that sounds like old Silas. So much for that. America's Sexiest Home Videos went on to become the mega hit of the season, proving clearly that P.T. Barnum was right. Congress never did get around to doing anything to clean up the airwaves. It seems every bill ever submitted somehow turned up mysteriously stuck in committee while they examined the evidence. Plus, John Denver went to bat for all those anti-censorship rules and everything. After a lengthy trial that increased tabloid sales nationwide, Julius Big was found innocent of all charges related to his incident at the White House dinner. In what was quickly dubbed the custard pie defense, he pleaded temporary insanity due to the high sugar content of those White House desserts and got off with a mild reprimand from the judge and 6 months of mandatory Jenny Craig meetings. Reverse Bias soon found himself out of a job when, went bankrupt. Executives realized there's no longer any reason to add subliminal messages to recordings since kids can't figure out how to play their CDs backwards. Can't play it, but sometimes you can like hide a hidden track before I digress. K-Rap became a national sensation when they expanded by buying a small television station outside of Atlanta and a 24-hour satellite channel. They promoted PC Hammer to his new position as the nation's first nude VJ. Their new slogan, KTV, more rap, less rap. There you go. I have to read that for the context. The mob's pornography business continued its steady decline, but they'll find some newer, more profitable investments somewhere. Don't worry about the mob. They'll figure it out. Piano bars continue to change into karaoke bars, and the entertainment industry remains exactly as honest as it's always been. Sad but true. But all's not lost. Leisure Suit Larry and Passionate Patti are together again. At least for the weekend, right? Yep. Again, it was just, it was just a matter, I think, of where else could you take this story between Larry and Passionate Patti. I think Larry had to be single for these last 2 chapters. And, fantastic games they both are. 2 of the best. I think when I did my ranking of the Leisure Suit Larry series, I think I put 7 as my favorite overall, or what I believe to be the best game in the bunch. Which some people might be like, what? But there you go, the voice of Graham from King's Quest V, Josh Mandel.
Coffee!
Coffee! That would be an excellent time for you to save your game. We have a little surprise in store for you. What, do you? Really? Is it just going to end? I'll go test here. You're just going to kick me out. This is a joke. This is a gag, Al. You did it. You finished the entire game. Congratulations to you from all of us creators. Did a little reward. Since your computer has a DAC, here's a sample player so you can easily hear all the sounds from this game. We hope you enjoy hearing them again.
Oh. Ow. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ow.
Gotta work some of these in. Let's go. Never had this detail before.
Yo!
Remember Al Lowe's slogan?
Better babe through technology.
At the end of Space Quest 6 right there. Alright, there you go. Leisure Suit Larry 5. Passionate Patti does a little undercover work right here on Let's Play with Brigands. We'll see you for Leisure Suit Larry 6 next time, but until then, tune in next time for more fun times right here on Let's Play with Brigands. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.